disclaimer out of the way, I'll just remove this now. Anyway, I am an owner operator of an internet radio station. I have been told I have a voice for radio and a face for radio too. So there goes that. I have been embroiled in some drama lately. I've been trying to get out of it, and there are some misconceptions of things that are going on, half truths and misunderstandings, I guess you could say. Like I said, I own an internet radio station. We blast music all around the world from my internet radio station, One Gear Radio. You can download our app, One Gear Radio. We play all kinds of music from the 60s to today's music, all genres. We do not play any artists that have been involved in domestic violence or child molestation. And we try to promote women in music. And we're going to be starting a segment very soon called Ladies Night Live, which is nothing but music from women, by women, for everybody. So that's pretty much what I am. So if you'd like to hear my station, just download the one app that'll grind your gears, One Gear Radio. That's the number one, not ONE. So I don't know what we do here without the host. I mean,
how's everybody's day going? Can I get some confetti? Everybody's day going good? All right. Y'all Gucci? Y'all can hear me.
I also would like to make one announcement. I run a show called Ultimate Truth every Friday from 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. One of our members is absolutely sick. Her father died about a month ago, and she's taking it very hard. So please put Star Morning in your prayers. She's really having a heck of a time with that. So she's collapsed and went into the hospital today, but she was here a minute ago. She's doing all right. But like I said, if everybody could put Star Morning in their prayers, that would be appreciative to me. And hopefully we'll have her on the show next Friday. Forever.
All right, now get the show on the road.
Right, guys, let's get this show on the road. So first, let's talk about what led us here in the first place. What led me to this theme this week, talking about MetaCourt, the court of public opinion. Let me turn this off. Both of these off. Hey, Miss Toya, welcome. The mics are going to be open in a little bit, but first we're going to talk to our guests a little bit and just hear some of their side of the story. But it began with me and DesignaPanda. Oh my goodness, y'all! So there is a video viral right now about me. It's me snapping on him in Black Magic about some money, because I had paid him to begin a job, and I just felt like it was like chewing glass to get him to finish. He did eventually finish, and he did apologize. And so me and him got to talking, and I thought that would be a great topic for the show because of the reputation that not only he has, but Grimlock 69. And they're not very favorable reputations. I'm going to just keep it real. But that's the point of the show today, not just to come up and say you, but to also hear their side of the story. What really interested me in particular about you, Grimlock 69, was the fact that there was so much said about you. But me personally, I still have yet to see any sort of proof that justifies allegations of things like pedophilia, things of rape, and things of that nature. And so I wanted to come on here today and talk about that. Panda, so I want to start with your question, with a question I have for you. So you've already shared some things about your background. As you know, there have been some serious allegations about you as far as like being a scammer and things like that. How have these impacted you personally and professionally, these accusations? And what do you have to say about them? Do you feel like they're true? They're not true? How do you talk to us a little bit?
Well, I won't deny some of them. Some of the things that were being said are true on a scale of what has happened, but I think people fail to realize that it's a click thing. Once one person doesn't like you, the whole gang don't like you. Once one person says I'm saying the same shit just because that one person don't like you. When in reality, I never worked with half of these motherfuckers who are out here saying anything about me. But some of them are true. I won't deny that. I'm learning from it. I'm moving forward. As far as how it impacted me professionally, nothing's changed, to be honest. I'm still
Okay.
working with people like I usually do. I'm still doing what I have to do in the metaverse to survive. I think as long as I just keep moving forward and just shut out a lot of the shit that's being said, my work will come to light and people will see what the truth is and that I am moving forward in a new light.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that response, Panda. While we're talking about your life and career and things like that, professionally, what has been your focus and your passion in your life and career?
In the metaverse, it's always been scripting. I've always had a fondness of seeing how things tinker, what makes it work, what's the bells and whistles. Yeah, on the outside, y'all might get a cell phone and be like, oh, this shit cool, it's a cell phone. But my vision is, why does the cell phone work? Why does the screen cut on? How does it charge? How does it receive signal? And scripted, in a sense, kind of allows me to, by the way, y'all, I have ADHD. So I have 1,000 things that run through my mind per fucking second. And scripting allows me to put my thoughts and keep them organized and precise. That's another reason I like scripted. But my passion in the metaverse is script. I'm not even just scripting, but just making bonds with people and enjoying people's times and making people laugh and have fun. That's one of the biggest reasons why I'm in here. That's one of the biggest reasons why I have issues with people, because I want to be friendly with everybody. But so, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that response, Panda. I want to turn my focus over to Grimlock69. You're muted, by the way, dear. Grimlock69. I have a question for you. Before I proceed,
some stuff in my room.
Okay, awesome. Lord, I got too much grabbables up here. Before I continue, can you guys hear me clearly? If you can, just throw up some confetti. Okay, because I had got a message from Topaz and I couldn't quite catch the message because it like flashed in front of me and then it left. Okay. All right. So Grimlock. All right. My question for you is, of course, you know, the allegations towards you are a bit weightier than DesignaPanda's. How did you hear about these allegations and what was your immediate reaction? How did you react to that?
Well, that all depends on which allegations you're referring to. I've
Okay.
a list of a litany of ones that I just can't seem to keep up with them all. You know,
Okay.
I've been accused of being a racist, which obviously that's not true. You've known me for 2 or 3 years now. You and I've never had a problem. Okay. There's somebody else in here if they don't mind me.
So sorry to interrupt, Grim. I was just informed that people could barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Throw up confetti if you can hear him. Throw up confetti.
She said
you
step
can
off
hear
the stage and get back on.
Okay, so go ahead, step off the stage. Okay, and I'll come back on.
Can you hear me now?
Okay,
Confetti.
can you guys hear? If you can hear him clearly, throw some confetti up in the air.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh boy,
Can you
maybe
hear
try
me,
another
Amina?
seed, baby.
Now it says everyone in the world can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay.
Okay, so that was a script that I had put on here, so we're going to remove that.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Lord have mercy, Lord Horizons.
I know.
So go ahead, continue.
What was the last thing I was saying?
Oh, honey,
You're
you got
accused
me.
of some
I've got
heinous
so many-
acts.
I've got a litany of things that have been
The mics will be on momentarily,
against
guys.
me that
Oh, they can't hear you. They can't hear you.
Go to another seat.
Yeah, go to another seat.
Is that better? Can you
No,
hear me?
no, they can't.
Can
Something's
anybody hear
wrong,
me now?
Angel.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible.
Hold on.
Maybe
go over
You
here.
have to look on your side. Yes. Say something.
Can
You
hear
know
me
what?
now?
Hold on. Let me try something.
Hey, Maze, can you hear me? Maze?
Hold on, guys. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to put
You're
you guys
The
on
audience
global.
can hear. Monet, give me some confetti if you can hear me.
Hold on,
Thank
just
you
give me
very
a
much.
little bit of
Can you hear
patience,
me?
guys. I'm just going
Mace, can you hear
to.
me?
If y'all could just give us a second, yo, there's technical difficulties. We're trying to figure
All right,
it
it
out.
says everyone in the world
Okay.
can hear me. Can you hear me, Amina? Okay.
All right. There.
I'm gonna try this again. I have
I just
been
put his voice on
accused
global.
of a litany
Yeah.
of things. Racist. One of them was I was a racist, but obviously I've known Baby Angel for quite a while, and she and I have never had a problem, or she's never thought that I've been a racist.
Go,
Can you
you
not
can
hear me
continue.
again?
You know what? I'm just
Angel, tell
I'm
her
just
to
putting
make
everyone's
it
voice on
mic
glow,
and
but they
see.
should be able to hear you now. Yes.
Can you hear me
Mhm.
now?
No, he's no.
Can y'all hear Graham or no? They said no.
No. Can you hear me
Tell them
now?
to just come down
Let me
here
try
and sit on the
moving.
mic.
Oh,
Can
this
you hear
is
me now?
Graham. Just stay still because she's gonna put your voice on global no matter what chair you sit in.
Oh,
When you switch
okay.
chairs, it sets your voice back.
Yeah, most of the time people tell me to be quiet. Now I'm quiet. People can't hear me.
This is so annoying. Hold on, guys. Okay, thank you, Jamal. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Hold
Can
on.
you hear me
Grandma.
now?
Okay, I'm gonna put you on global again. All right, and this should do the trick, hopefully.
Okay, everyone in this world can now hear me.
Okay.
Confetti if you can hear him.
Confetti if you
Okay,
can hear
Grandma.
me.
Thank you
All
so much, guys.
right.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
All
now
right,
we've
thank
got
you,
this thing on
guys.
the road. The one time that
Okay.
everybody wants me to talk, I get quiet. Everybody else, all the others of the time, they want me to be quiet.
That's funny.
So, I, as starting over, have been accused of a litany of different things. Being a racist was one of them. But obviously, I've known Baby Angel for at least 3 years, and she's never thought that about me. I have been accused of raping somebody, but the girl who has been had accused me of that
It
said
went
that I
out
didn't do
again.
it. She
It
even
went out
posted it on
again.
Instagram.
He needs to clean up and be
I
still.
have
Whatever he's
had
doing. Yeah. He's
a
like
lot of
he
times
bouncing
though
out
I've
of
been
a
called
trigger or
a
something,
stalker
right?
because some people.
Sorry to interrupt. They can't hear you again.
Ay, nako, putang ina mo.
Tell Angel just let him come talk on the mic down here.
Maybe
That'd be
he
better.
has to get off the stage and get on the mic.
Yeah.
They could have said, let him go talk on one of those mics down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
What about the mic in the middle?
So I just had
Right
a
here.
script put in, and it is like there was never.
All right, now
sound
can
before.
everybody hear me?
Yes.
Can everybody
yes, I
hear
can
him
Yeah, we
now?
hear you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what was the last thing people heard me say? Anyway, I have been
Angel
accused.
was the goddess of the earth. Go ahead, continue.
Angel is definitely the goddess of the earth. I'm sorry, what? I still didn't.
What's going on? Okay, so we're going to continue.
Okay, give me that
So
mic.
Panda,
Anyway.
I have a
I wasn't finished, but all right.
Okay, I thought there was another issue with the sound because we have to.
No, can
keep
you
the
hear
show
me
going.
now?
Okay, continue.
I'm not moving.
Yeah, I have been accused of
Can everybody hear
raping
Panda
somebody.
now? Okay,
I have
perfect.
been accused of stalking people when they add me as a friend, and then I go into a room and they're like, "Why are you following me all the time?" But when I'm in there and they come in, are they now stalking me? So there's a lot of misconceptions. We're all here to try to make friends, but if we're here to make friends, then there should be no problems with me coming into a room to be with you or anyone. Okay. Yes, I have a tendency to be obnoxious. I own a radio station. I'm loud. I'm sorry. That's just my voice. I've tried, if people tell me about it, I soften up. I've tried to improve myself over the last year, and I think I've done a pretty good job. But there are people out there that just want to spread the hate over me for misconceptions or just blatant lies. So I'll try not to be long-winded, and I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, no, you're fine. Thanks for sharing that.
Well, I know I'm
Yeah.
fine, but I don't want to be rude.
No, I appreciate it.
Come back on the stage now. Panda, you want to go on the stage? That way everybody can
No,
hear
he
you.
can't.
Or?
Come on.
Y'all can hear me?
If you
I
can hear
gotta go down
Panda,
there?
throw up some confetti, guys. We're having
If you can hear
technical
We can hear all of y'all.
I was
All
going
right,
to say,
now
I know
can you
y'all
hear me too?
Because even without global, my ass loud.
Okay.
We can hear y'all now. Yeah, y'all
All
good.
right.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Big Man. I appreciate you, baby. Also, guys, for those of you who have not already done so, please like and save the world. We're touching some pretty touchy subjects, and I gotta tell y'all, I got a message last night after I made the teaser for this episode, announcing to the world that DesignaPanda and Grimlock were going to be on here. I was called a bunch of, and I quote, black bitches. I was also told that people were going to go out of their way to cancel me. But what I don't understand, and what I wanted to touch on real quick before we continue, is how, and I don't mean to bring race into it, and I don't mean to bring sex into it, but it is what a TI is. So here's the T. Okay, when a white man has controversial people and topics on his show, or a white woman or a black man call themselves exposing people, putting people out there, it's revolutionary in virtual reality. And here it is. Here I am, not accusing anyone of anything, but allowing the accusers to come and simply tell their side, impartially and unbiased. Now it's the issue. But you know what's crazy to me is that we have the common sense, and I told this to someone earlier, and they deleted it. They deleted their whole comment from up under the teaser status. Is that people have the common sense, have the ability to comprehend that when Oprah Winfrey has the KKK on her show, we know and we acknowledge, and there's a sense there that, you know what, Oprah doesn't want to be a part of the KKK. She doesn't support them, but yet and still we support that interview, and she is the GOAT and the greatest to ever do it, in my personal opinion. So the fact that let me finish, hold up, because I'm about to land. What my issue is, when an African American woman doing the same thing and actually bringing some real heat to a stage, you know what I mean? When I'm speaking on it,
Angel,
now it's an issue.
Angel,
I'm sorry.
they can't hear you.
You're moving in and out,
Can y'all hear
baby.
me now?
Yeah, you're moving in and out. Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Okay.
So, Panda.
But yeah, wait, hold up. Let me finish. Let me land.
No, we cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. No.
You can't hear me? Okay, what about now?
Oh, try to come off the stage like he did and get back on the stage.
Can you hear me?
Okay, what about now? Can y'all hear me now? Okay, I feel like I'm gonna just stay up here whenever, or come up here whenever I need to speak. I hope that y'all heard a lot of what I'm saying. The gist of it is, I feel like my male counterparts and my Caucasian counterparts have the ability to come and to address controversial issues, have controversial guests, drag people's name through the mud, whatever you want to call it, address sensitive topics, allow people to call out other people, and it's never an issue. But here it is, when a black woman actually has some real tea, actually bringing the accusers who actually want to address something with, not dragging anybody's name through the mud without no proof. That's what my counterparts do. They get applauses for that. But when I'm doing this, I'm going to just put it out there. When a black woman is doing it, all of a sudden it's an issue. All of a sudden it's a problem. But you know what my response to that is, baby, you won't have to be mad. It is what a TI is. As long as the Lord allows me to speak on this platform, this is what I'm going to do. It's going to upset people. You know what it is? Build a bridge and get over it, baby, because it is what it is. And I stand 10 toes down on that. And that's Rosa and Harriet. Period.
Yo,
And that's the one period.
You should have seen my first show with the controversy we had.
Okay.
I could imagine. Hey,
Divine.
Hey, baby. So yeah, I just wanted to touch base on that real quick because I found it very offensive. I'm not talking about, come and expose this person, expose that person, and whatever, and everybody has their lane. And what they do is fine. And I don't judge it, but don't judge me because I'm actually doing some real shit up in Horizon World, and I'm gonna throw some confetti up on that. Okay, hey King, how you doing? Welcome to the West Sea Podcast. I just wanted to address that. So moving along with the rest of the interview.
Well, baby Angel, you should have seen my first show. We were talking about, we were making fun of using sex toys on men, but there were people in the other worlds that were turning around using and saying that we were supporting rape victims, or we were condoning rape, whatever. We were accepting rape and we were making fun of rape victims, and that was just not the truth. And as the white man with the big controversy, I was totally canceled. I lost friends because of that.
Wow,
as a white man, I approve the guilt.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Get your ass back in the audience. God damn it.
As an old man, I don't care.
Monet, it sounds like, what, speak on it, baby. You got something to say?
No, I rather kind of the whole main thing was the redemption, the road to redemption. So, I'm so happy that we're touching on these topics, but we need to get to the solution. That's the main thing as far as like our people as a whole or whatever. We have these problems and drama, as the new age would say it, but we never get to the solutions. And if you get to the solution, what are some of the steps and things that you are going to acquire when we get to these solutions of a redemption? So today's show topic was about redemption.
Right. So I agree with what you're saying, Monet. I do have to say, in order to conduct an interview that's worthy of something, Angel. We can't assume. You can't hear me? Okay. We can't assume that people automatically know the situation at hand or know the character. So that's why I wanted to allow the audience, be they veterans or new or whatever, to know exactly what's going on. Before, as they say, before you can go forward into the future, you have to touch base on the past. You have to. Because the truth and the fact of the matter is that Grimlock 69 and DesignaPanda are here because of some very unfavorable rumors and reputations. Now, whether it's true or not, only they and the Lord God know that. But I at least wanted to allow a platform to allow an open mic to hear their side, and then we could decide whether we want to agree with it or not. That being said, I do agree with you absolutely, Monet, and I wish I was up to hit the applause. But I like that you touched on providing a solution. So, and that's why I invited you today, because I wanted to hear your input on this. Because I feel like you have some awesome things to say. So, as far as solution-based is going, moving forward, what do you have to add to the conversation? And thanks for joining us today, by the way.
Well, thank you. Well, pretty much, when we're dealing with situations like this, we have to find out how to get through fallacies. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can Google it really quick. There's a different types of fallacies when you're dealing with communication. So a part of this road to redemption is I want to hear from both of the guests is like, what are some of the things that you feel like that if these accusations are about you, how are you going to get past that? How does that play a part of your community outside of this world and inside this world? Some of the things that you want to do that's going to help build up your characteristic, your brand, because if these things are being said about you, the show right now is called Redemption. So redemption can be a spiritual and natural. So I just want to hear from DesignaPanda right now, like on the topic of redeeming yourself. What are some of the things that you can do? So you have a brand and things like that. What are some of the things that you can do that can help your community?
As far as helping the community, I've always been about that. Now, when I first, just to give y'all a little background, when I first got on Horizon, I was acting. I was acting with a couple of companies. Some shit happened with them, and then I moved on to other things. Scripting really wasn't a skill of mine. You can't hear me?
Probably take the mic.
So you said that you help the community, but when I asked you to record me singing, hold on. Can you hear me?
Hold on 1 second, Divine, because there's an issue with the sound and things.
Okay,
hold on 1 second, but hold that thought, because we do want to hear you.
I can hear you, but maybe they can't hear you. So take the mic.
I can hear you. Is there another issue? Hold on. Yeah. Are you okay? You want to stay down?
Lord.
Okay.
What's
Let's
T
go.
is experiencing some
Might as well just stay
broadcast.
down.
Serious technical difficulties. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Thank you, Meta, for screwing
today.
things up.
Absolutely. Okay.
Don't blame my grandmother for shit.
When I first got on here, or when I first started scripting, if anybody knew who I was or who ABC was,
Mhm.
I had a world called HLP, Helping Little People. And inside this world, I had a bunch of people who were on as editors who would come in there, drop scripts off, drop assets off, whatever they had they wanted to give to people, they would come in there and drop it off. Whoever needed anything would come in there and just, hey, if I need this, pick it up. You didn't have to ask. That's what the world was for. People knew what that's what the world was for. So I still don't know to this day who went in there and deleted everything, but somebody went in there and deleted everything. And then since that day, there's been a rumor going around that people said that I've been stealing scripts and that I would resell them. And I kind of ignored it for the most part, but I've never really been one. Now, I did get a little money hungry. I'll be honest. When I first started making money, I did start charging people for shit. But beforehand, I never really was about the money. I did go in people's worlds. I did write scripts. I did drop shit off. I was always for the community at first. As far as now, I'm still willing to do that. It's still really not about the money for me. Even though I like it, I probably still will charge people. But if it's something that people need, I don't mind helping. I don't mind dropping a script here and there. I don't mind, hey, can you come do this for me? Can you fix this for me? Can you rewrite this for me? Can you teach me this? Hell yeah. I work with plenty of people now. One of those people, if you don't mind me mentioning, is Corey Bad. She's right behind y'all. I script for her all the fucking time.
Corey, would you like to come up and share something? Or if not, if you don't feel comfortable, that's fine.
I love you, Corey.
Panda.
I don't see
Come
her.
on, Corey.
Panda.
Come on down, Corey. Let's give a round of applause. Some confetti for Corey. Let's get some
It
confetti
won't
for
matter
Corey,
'cause I
y'all.
can't hear her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our
Guys hear me?
internet. Okay. There you
Yes,
are. Hey,
Corey.
Corey.
So do you feel like
what's going on?
I got you.
Panda, he's been helping you and stuff like that? Because the part of redemption is helping out your community, helping out yourself, being aware of the things that, Panda, it sounds like you being aware of the circumstance, and that plays a part. That's one of the synonyms in the noun of redemption is playing the part of knowing, acknowledging it, forgiving yourself, and allowing your community, your people in real life and on this VR thing to accept that. So it seems like Corey is on your side, in your favor. We'd like to hear from you, Corey. Thank you so much for being up there.
Yeah, no problem. So you guys caught me while I was rolling up, but that's all right.
Hey,
Yeah, 420 in the
420.
house.
Hey,
Hey.
all the time, all right?
Every day,
But
all day, word
yes,
bond.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But so I've known Panda for a little over a year now. One of the first people that I met when I came on Horizon, just got my Oculus a little over a year ago and started creating
Hold on
rather
one
quickly.
moment, Chris. Because Corey's talking.
Started creating rather quickly on the app. And I understand that he got himself involved in some things. And I also heard it to myself. I kind of always say out the way, I don't really care what's going on in the meta streets. I create, stay out the way. That's my motto. Have my little spots, whatever that I go to. But it's all about cleaning up. It's all about cleaning up. Yeah, he did some shit that he had no business doing, but it's time for him to, like you said, make his redemption, be a man, own up to what he did, and make a better path for himself. And I can say that he has been doing that, working with me. Like, we collab for a lot of different projects. Like, I don't know if you guys ever went to Insidious. He helped me with Insidious. He scripted my Insidious. You guys should check it out. P. Diddy got himself into some bullshit. Go ahead and let him chase you. You know what I'm saying? And we're working on something else together right now, 2 other projects. So I can say that I can say that, give him a chance. We all do stuff we have no business doing once in a while. You know what I mean? And you have to grow from that, make your amends from that and grow. And he's younger. You know, sometimes younger people, we have to give them grace. So that's what I did with him. And again, he is my friend and he might have some shit with him, but I still love him anyhow. And I'm gonna stand by him. I'm gonna stand by him through his bullshit, you know? But as far as if he were to do some other scandalous shit on this app again, I would have to cut my ties as far as a business relationship goes. But he'd still be my friend. But again, like I said, because guess what? That's what we do. Like, we stick with our friends through the bullshit. Just give him grace. Give him another chance. It's like, he said sorry. He did what he needed to do as far as making his amends. He admitted to what he did that was wrong. Like, it's not like he's trying to sugarcoat shit. Just let him breathe. Let him live. Like, you know what I mean? It's another day.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for into the conversation, Corey. I wish I had access to my soundboard. I would give you an applause. I see Divine in a session. She was trying to get on the mic. Mr. B, about it. Did you have something that you wanted to add to the conversation too? And then I also saw Chris. Divine. He was trying to say something. So, but we can only, we can walk together, but we all can't talk together. So we do have to do one at a time in order for us to properly hear everyone. Okay, Divine in a session. Go ahead.
Okay, so. Panda scared my grandmother out of her picture. So no, I'm just playing. I'm playing.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
All right. Is it all right? Am I good to go?
Well, you kind of jumped in line, but go ahead. You're up here now. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, y'all. I swear, again, this is that definitely seems like a white privilege thing.
Now elaborate. Now
I'm not
elaborate. We hear you elaborate.
Dead ass. Let me elaborate. Yes, white man just jumped in line. That's pretty bad.
Baby, please. Let's just go sit down. Come on.
Whoa.
No,
Shuddy, chill.
What he's saying. Hold on.
All right. God damn. For this question, that was not a good start. I'm gonna be honest with you. Dead ass.
Okay. Continue.
So as a white man, sometimes I pull up into Black Magic, right?
Okay.
And I just be, chilling there, minding my own business, and I'm treated with hostility. But it's not from Black people. It's from white people taking guilt, right? White guilt, and just pinning it on themselves. And then they gotta kick me out because I'm white, but they're white. So I just want to know, why do white people take responsibility for shit that ain't even a problem?
Oh, you know what, Ben? I was about 10 seconds from kicking your raggedy ass out, but you gave me a good idea. I would like to touch on that topic next week, talking about privilege, white privilege, Black privilege, pretty privilege, all sorts of privileges. Is it true? I want to touch base on that. But thank you for adding to the conversation. This is not the conversation for that, but I appreciate your input. We do, because we value everyone's voice.
Can you still hear me out there?
I feel like that's a hell of a topic. And that's one thing about, hold on one second, baby. That's one thing about What's the podcast, as far as not as far as take two, as long as everyone remains respectful of other people's opinions, I feel like there should be no topic that is no holds bar. And remain untouched. However, I will say this is not the day for that. We will talk about that on the next podcast. So come back next Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That being said, Designer, there was actually someone else up here. I seen Mr. B about it up here. I think Chris left. So we're just going to keep it moving. Mr. B about it. Okay, I'm assuming he's smoking. KJP, did you want to add?
What up, Goon?
You got something to say, Goon? You muted if you do, and you have to come up on the mic for us to be able to hear you. Okay, all right.
He need to be slapped for that damn speech he just made.
Ain't nobody can slap my boy.
And I agree wholeheartedly, but you know what? That's the thing about getting older. You learn not to throw out the baby with the bathwater, not to throw away the bone with the gristle. Oh, I wish I had my soundboard right now. Cause I like that topic. Cause there's some, okay. Oh, you know what? Come on, wait, cause I'm landed real quick. I just feel like, I feel like that's a good conversation. If somebody really has something to add to it, that's real shit. There is white privilege. In case people don't want to admit to it, there is black privilege. There is pretty privilege. There's all sorts of privileges that we don't want to talk about. Very taboo subject, because to admit to it would be to say that I take advantage of or I benefit from those privileges. But I digress. We're going to move on with what we're talking about today. Divine, did you want to answer? Come on.
All right, look, check this out. Panda. A lot of people don't like me, bro. They gotta have a thick skin to fuck with me about it. And that's okay. I'm not for everybody. You dig? To ones that can hand me, I got good friends. I can say that. But the ones that don't worry about them. Let them fall to the wayside. They're gonna fuck up their own life on their own. You ain't gotta be a part of that. Something in their life that's going wrong that they so fucking miserable that they gotta run your name through the dirt. You gotta think about that shit. Why are you on their fucking mind? You feel me? Don't let another person tear you down, bro. You got a bright future in here. You know how to script. You're gonna learn more shit. Keep doing you. Damn everybody else. They said that shit about me that, oh, he's stealing this, he's doing that. But then I had a couple people come in to where I really started building. And now it's, oh my God, you can fucking build. You're goddamn right. I'm an artist in real life. I take my shit serious. Anything I got, I'll give away. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the type of person I am. Somebody come to me, want something built. I love building. I'll do that for you. I'm a good person. Some people need to realize that, but I'm not gonna say their name right now. But
all right, Mr.
What in the Buddha?
They accidentally hit the sound.
Oh,
my bad.
That's
son.
one of my favorite.
My show was about to run.
My bad,
Somebody
B.
get their ass whooped. But yeah, bro, like for real though, man, don't let these motherfuckers push you down, bro. They try with me and they don't get far, man. They'll never.
Man,
get
why y'all just pull me out like that, man? They'll mess
Cause
up.
we don't fuck with you. You always starting trouble.
Who was that?
Oh my God. Shit.
Right.
I thought she was dead ass. Okay.
Redemption.
But anyway.
Thank you for
thank
you for adding to the conversation, Mr. B, about it.
You might want to add more to redemption.
Baby Melissa's here.
Yeah.
Go, sir.
All right, Chris from Meta Cheaters would like to add to the conversation. Go ahead, Chris.
I don't even know what the conversation is. I just got a question. I want to know about these 3 rape victims he going back and forth to court with in the real world.
You know what? I would really shut your mouth if I was you.
Wait, let's not.
Wait, let him finish it. Let him finish his question, and then Almighty. And then wait, hold up, Chris. I just want to establish something real quick.
Justice after you so bad. Like,
okay, Chris.
Why they want your head?
Yeah, like we can kind of go about it a little bit,
Okay,
don't let it get to you. So
can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me clearly? If you
approach
can
it with
hear me, let me see
better
some
fallacy.
confetti, okay? Okay, the way that
I would
we're
like
doing
to
it.
answer that ridiculous
Okay, one
question.
moment. I just need to be able to speak and speak clearly. Okay. We don't mind everyone talking, but you cannot talk at the same time. So, Almighty, what I want you to do, even if you don't agree, and I know I have a bad habit of doing this shit too, so I have to put myself in check. Excuse my French.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, let them finish their question and let them land. And then whenever he's responding, then we can completely hear your response and no one will interrupt you, okay? Whether you agree with it or not, okay? That's what we come here for today. Okay, I am going to turn the microphones back on, and then Chris, I don't know where you at. I was talking over you whenever you were asking your question. Are you still here? If not, we're going to allow Almighty to give his full response, okay?
Can everybody hear me? Okay. I'm going to answer the question that Melissa gave, okay? This all started because of an issue that I'm dealing with one woman right now. It's a court case that I'm dealing with that started in here and went into the real life. There are some things that happened that people don't know about because I haven't told my side of the story because unfortunately I can't. I have restricted on certain people that I cannot be in the same room with. I cannot be in real life. I cannot be near them either. All right. There is a misconception of things that happen. There are truths that I cannot present right now because it could be construed as communicating with somebody. I have been told that I am a threat to these people, but I'm not. These same people tried to get someone who I met in the real world that came from Spain. I don't know the whole circumstances behind that story, but I later found out that I was being accused of raping said woman. Now, that has never happened. That never happened. What I will say happened was I met this person. She was from Spain. She went to Pensacola. She and I were hanging out. It was kind of an outing, kind of a date, but it really wasn't a date. You know, I don't know what you would want to call it. And I'm used to dealing with women that are 5'7" and smaller. This girl was 6'3". I am a gentleman. If I'm walking 2 by 2 and there's not enough space for the people that are coming the opposite way, I will usually put my hand on the small of the back of the woman and guide her in front of me. So this way I can make sure that she does not get hit. Unfortunately, she's 6'2". So when I went to grab on her, I didn't grab, I should say, when I put my hand on her, my hand ended up on her butt. Okay. And then finally, after about the third time, the minds in my muscle said, you need to reach higher. Okay. There was never an issue. There was never a problem. I have been accused of raping this woman, but yet she gets on Instagram and says that I did not rape her. Literally clears my name. So I don't know what this whole situation is going to be about, but my name has been dragged through the mud because of a misunderstanding, because I'm dealing with something in the real world with one woman, a woman that I should never have fallen in love with. And I will admit to that. But there's another side to the story that people don't know about. Okay. And I will say this about that one woman, and Baby Angel, you can back me up on this one. I may not like this woman anymore. I don't care to hear from this woman anymore. I don't want nothing to do with this woman anymore. But what I did say to a few people, she's the greatest person I ever had this chance to sit across the debate table with. I never threatened her, and I never threatened her children. And for the one person in here calling me a pedophile, that person needs to knock it off too.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Hey, Grimlock, how tall are you? Just curious.
5'7", 5'8", somewhere around there.
Okay, baby. There's other people that actually have something to add to the conversation. The
Star.
Uber's here. Okay. Okay. All right. Moving along. So I have a question. Let me lick my fingers. Okay. So, riding off of what you just said, what messages would you like to convey to those who are following your story, Almighty One, or Grimlock 69? Yes, and I want to pose the same question for you too, DesignaPanda. Whenever he's finished, you're muted, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Go ahead.
Will say this: I have had to deal with being on a particular show where I have been bullied, I have been called out, and some of the stress that these people have put on me. This past Saturday, I didn't want to be on this earth anymore. I have suffered from depression where I have several times not wanted to be on this earth anymore. The things that are being said about me, they're true to a point, but there are missing contexts.
No.
There-
Now, see, now when you say that, you open that door. So you need to elaborate on that. Speak on what is true and what is not, because what can happen with that kind of thought when it's expressed is that people could say, see, I told you that this was true or that was true, that rumor. So when you say that something is true and something is not, you need to elaborate specifically. Otherwise,
Nip it in the
people
butt.
will mix up your, exactly. Shoot
right,
straight,
baby.
no
Nip it in the
chaser.
butt.
Talk about what's true, what's not true.
That's the whole
What's
problem.
true
I
is
want
I
to know
fell
the
in love with
solution.
someone I
you
should
win.
not have fallen in love with. But there's
Mhm.
another side to that story, and certain things aren't being said from the other party. Okay? False. I am not a pedophile. Okay? I have shown my record to several people. The only thing that is on my record is back in 2004, there was a misunderstanding with something involving my child, and I was arrested for child neglect. That 4 months later, that charge was dropped because it was just a misunderstanding. I have had people saying that they have proof that I am not only a child predator, but I am a child, what was it that I got arrested for again? Child neglect and child abuse is not true. I have checked the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. I have accessed Truthfinder and paid for it and looked up my own name. The only thing on my record is traffic tickets. Who doesn't have one of those? Car accidents. Who doesn't at least have one of those? And the child neglect. The only thing that's missing was back when I was 18. I got arrested for a couple misdemeanors. I got a slap. Well, I wouldn't say a slap on the wrist. I got a 1 weekend in jail, an $80 fine with the combined thing, and a year's conditional discharge, which meant if I got in trouble again in that year, they were going to bring up the bash charges and they were going to bring up that charge. I joined the Navy and became a productive member of society. I'm an ex-Navy cook. I'm a Desert Storm veteran. So this crap that I'm a pedophile is so not true. And this alleged, and this whole thing about being the people saying, well, he's not a pedophile that we know of. These people need to quiet their mouths because they're in a serious, could be sued for this. That's malignment of my character. I know that there are sometimes my jokes go too far. I understand that some people can't take my jokes, but there are people that can. And I'm scared to even talk anymore because I'm afraid that I might offend somebody. To be quite honest with you, most of the people that I've so-called offended are white people, but whatever. So that's pretty much what I think I got right now.
White on white crime is real, y'all.
What'd you say, Monet? You said white on white crime is real.
It is real.
Especially with snowflakes.
Because in society, statistics states that white on white crime is more than it is black on black crime. But see, the media will have you thinking that we are against each other, while they're more on the government assistance more than us. But we're not going to talk about that. That's another topic for 2 weeks from now. Ain't that right, baby?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good one too. I like that. See, I like all of these topics.
Let's keep
yes,
it
you
moving. Let's
can.
keep it moving.
So we're gonna allow.
Let's hear from the audience.
Okay, so
Grim,
we're gonna hear.
Did you want me to
We're
answer
gonna
that?
wait, guys. Can
Yes,
I?
yes, hold
I
on.
do want you to answer, but let me land. Okay, so we're going to hear from Star. You want to respond to what Almighty said?
But she doesn't know me as that.
Okay,
Panda.
as Grimlock 16. Okay, we're going to hear from her, and then Panda. I want to hear your Panda. Are you there? I want to hear your response to the same question as well. But after Star Morning speaks in response to what Grimlock said, I want to do our first cash giveaway. Okay. All right. Go.
Hey, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I just want to let you know, Grim, that I support you. Okay. I support you as a sister in arms because I'm also in the army, and I won't stand for the bullying. We have already lost 2 soldiers due to suicide. I don't want to see you do that to yourself again, okay? And just for the rest of you, you can't judge a book by its cover. I've only known Grim for a short period of time. I had no issues. Yeah, sure, his jokes could get a little obnoxious. I'm still going to beat you up for that. But, you know, But that's what we do in the army. That's what we do in the army. We make darker jokes than that. We be making jokes about 9/11 sometimes. It's just what we do. We have to keep our sanity up somehow. Let me tell you something.
I even made a
See?
joke that she's the person who announces she's our announcer person, and I said we can get her to do anything we want her to do, even clean up the garbage after the show.
Listen here, Grim.
Right.
Anyways, but yeah, you can't be judging a book off its cover, especially if the person you just met or if a person you barely know. Someone literally came to me asking about him. I barely knew him. But I told that person, don't judge a book by its cover because he also didn't know him. That's a shame. And to the point that people are bullying him to suicide, that's cruel.
Thank you, Ms. Starr.
Thank you for
Thank
answering
you
the
for
conversation.
serving
Hold
our
on one
country.
second.
Thank you for
Yeah,
serving
thank
our
you so
country.
much for your service. I appreciate that. Divine, 1 second. We're gonna proceed. I wanna allow DesignaPanda to respond. Oh wait, you're muted. You're muted. But I wanted to allow DesignaPanda to respond to the question as well. We have another response from where is he at? From KJP. But first, I want to do our first. So show some confetti if y'all ready for that. Come on.
I need
Oh,
some
y'all don't want
gas
no
money.
money? Okay, I can keep my money, honey.
Son, you give it to me if you win.
There we go. That's what I'm talking
Got
about. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please, you see the DJ Thick Nasty there? That's actually a bot. She is recording this session. This is recorded live. So if you can refrain from walking in front of her, if you could go around the back, we would really, really appreciate that. Okay, let's get started with this first cash prize giveaway. First cash prize giveaway. All right, let's go. Brum, 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 brum.
It's gonna be me. I
Now,
ain't tripping.
anyone that's on a
Don't
panel
forget to like and save the world.
or a part of production is not eligible. I am
Aw.
Chiquita.
I am Chiquita. Let's go.
Where's she
Let's throw
at?
some confetti up for Chiquita.
Is she up top? Where's she at? I
There
don't
she is
see
up
her.
there.
Chiquita. All right, Chiquita.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Chiquita, to claim your
What
prize.
just happened?
Okay,
What's
so
the
you
money?
just won $10.
All right.
Oh, I got a drink tonight. Okay, all right.
So to claim your prize, you do have to have access to Cash App or PayPal, and you also have to message me on the Oculus. Message me your Cash App, and after this show is done, I will be sending that to you. Okay?
Let's get a round of applause
All
for
right,
Chiquita.
y'all
Y'all
put
some confetti.
up for
Let's
Hey,
Chiquita.
since you come into my, since you come into my,
Angel.
never
Don't
mind.
forget
I'm
to
not
like
gonna
and
say it.
save the world, y'all.
Yes.
I don't know. I think it'll be better that way anyway. Never mind.
Oh,
Let's go,
okay.
Panda.
All right,
You on
guys.
deck.
So we have one more cash prize giveaway, as well as we have a giveaway of the asset of the week. All right, but we're going to continue on. Before we hear from KJP and then Divine Intercession, I don't know if she's still here. I don't see her. She wanted to say something as well. We're going to hear from DesignaPanda. He's been waiting patiently to respond to the question, and the question was, what message would you like to convey to those who are following your story?
Y'all don't take this the wrong way when I say this, but I'm about to tell y'all some real shit just off of me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you take away from the story anymore. There comes a point in people's lives where trying to convince people or trying to persuade people becomes a 9 to fucking 5.
Amen.
I'm tired of this shit. So
Amen.
at this point, y'all, take what the fuck you want away from the story.
Oh.
But what I will let you know is just keep watching, because my work's gonna speak for itself, and that's just gonna be what it is.
Period.
I respect
You
that.
go,
I
Designer.
respect that. Yeah, even, I mean, whether they agree or disagree with your response to that question, it is what a TI is, baby.
It is what it is.
Thank you for your response, Panda. KJP, what would you like to add to the conversation, honey?
Oh, I would just like to say to P. Diddy, get rid of your damn headset.
Oh, Oh, no,
I'm sorry,
wait,
did you-
no,
wait,
wait, hold
wait,
on, hold
wait.
on. I would
Everybody-
like for you to elaborate on that because, to say to throw rocks and kind of hide your hand, that's kind of spineless. Why don't you elaborate on where your comments are coming and,
Calls me
let the
P.
audience
Diddy.
know where,
Wait,
elaborate on that comment a little bit
yeah.
because, okay, so he referred to Grimlock69 as P. Diddy and he told him to throw away his headset, but there was, and that's fine. That's your opinion. That's what we do here. We encourage everyone to give their opinion, but what I would like you to, hold on, baby, let me land. What I would like you to elaborate on is why. What brought you to that? What's your opinion? Come up and speak on it.
Okay, just like P. Diddy, for years, people has accused him. And now they finding out the truth. And you have sat up here for months and months defending yourself. Defending yourself. Take your damn headset off. Work and live your damn life and not worry about this shit, P. Diddy.
May I respond to him?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, hey, listen, Urkel. You don't finance me. You don't fuck me. You don't feed me. I do get off this headset. I actually work for a living. I run a radio station and I work for DoorDash. Well, I'm independently contracted through DoorDash. Okay? You want to come up here and respect me, fine. I will respect you back. I've never had a problem with you. But you're going to call me P. Diddy. That's disrespectful right there. Okay, Urkel? Now, you want to call me Grimlock. You want to respect me. We can have a transverse conversation. But if you're going to sit there and disrespect
I be
me.
Urkel and you be P. Diddy.
No, I can't be P. Diddy. Wrong color, my friend. Okay?
You the white one.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And KGP, why don't you tell your little friend? Well, never mind.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because we getting off topic. We getting off topic, y'all. This is not these other shows.
No, you're right. I'm not gonna do it. I respect Baby Angel. That's why I stopped.
Yeah, you need to
KP,
respect this show.
KP. Cut it out, bro. Just go sit back down.
Yeah, well, thanks for adding to the conversation. Thank you for your response. Grimlock69. Moving forward, we see Sue to the Q, baby.
To the Q. What's up?
Welcome.
How are you?
Hello.
How are you
I'm
doing?
good, gorgeous. How are you? Thanks for
I'm gonna
joining
add
us
a little
today.
bit. Yeah, thank you for having me. This is really fun.
No
This is the first time here. So far, it's been an amazing show. So,
guys,
yeah,
please make the stage of the world if you are enjoying the content. Appreciate it. Go ahead.
I'm going to add a little bit to the conversation, right? I've been in Meta Horizons for some time, right? I don't know you, Almighty One. I never had a one-on-one conversation with you, but I do follow each other on Facebook. And I remember when I first came in here, your first opening statement to me was about your radio station and about a position open up in Tampa, Florida. You were looking for a woman to be in a bikini in front of your thing, right? Your job to me as a woman that looks inside, right, is a very objectifying towards women in general. The way you advertise your radio show, how you advertise, the way you look for women in Tampa area for your radio show is extremely degrading. And then I passed you on to my friend, right? Because I didn't know about your intentions. My instincts, though, as a woman was like, no, right? So, but I was like, okay, you're trying to make waves in the metaverse. We just got here. You've been here for a minute. So, okay, let's see what you got. So I introduced you to my friend, Bindi Stone, who is also in the Florida area.
I know
and,
Bindi.
Yeah, I know you do. And to see what I do for a living, right? I'm pretty well in tuned with the form of manipulation as far as and it seems to be a recycling cycle with you as much as long as I've been watching you, right? You have women that come in to your circle, and then some reason they always end up having something bad to say. Now, being on the other side, as somebody that is here to make Horizon Worlds a community base and make sure that we promote positiveness, right? It makes me look at you and go, my first personal experience was extremely kind of like you wanted me because I was pretty, right? And you wanted me to be in a bikini. It wasn't, who are you? How are you? What are your skills? It was, do I look good in a bikini?
Okay.
So I've took that from the beginning. No, I understand that is what the radio station does. However, there are other ways and professional ways to go about speaking to women that I do not honestly think that you know. Just looking at the conversations that you've had with women that I know. So I'm just curious as to if you know that this is your perception that you're putting out there and you're trying to promote your business and you're trying to promote your brand, right? Instead of coming up here and constantly talking about the poor me of what you're going through, and understand, I'm not deflecting what you go through in real life because everybody in here goes through something in real life, right? I'm just really questioning your maneuvers and how you move to change that perception and that branding, other than coming up here and saying it's A, B, Z, and this, because that's all I hear from you.
Okay.
I don't see changed behavior.
May I respond?
Girl,
Go
you
for
got
it.
you
Okay.
got a
There is a difference.
career in journalism. That was a damn good question,
There,
Sue.
okay. A lot of
I love
times
the
I've
way
had
you
to
worded that.
explain to people there is a difference between my radio show and my radio station. Okay. My show is a part of my station. I call myself Almighty because that's my pseudo name. Or, well, yeah, on the air, I'm the Almighty. Okay. My show does portray itself, when I did do it, as a Howard Stern type show.
Objectifying a lot of women,
Well,
correct?
okay, you call it objectifying, but I've had women on my show that didn't mind doing the things that we were doing.
Right. But
Now,
I
my
was not
station
I
is
was
another.
not one of them, nor did you know if I was or not. However, your approach from the beginning was with the assumption that I was. And that's what I'm talking about. If you're a business and you're a brand and you're trying to brand something, especially in the metaverse, wouldn't you think that your approach should be a little bit more professional and maybe people will take you a little bit more serious? Just
Oh, okay.
true
I
question.
can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
Look, I sometimes come off abrasive. I know that. I don't mean to. Okay. And I'm learning. I'm learning to differentiate my show from my station. But I haven't done my show in over 2 years because I'm concentrating on my station. That's more important to me than anything else right now. So my station, my station, my station, my station. That's it. I've got a modeling team I've put together. We're gonna be doing promo stuff. I got advertisements lined up. I've got billboards that are gonna be lined up very soon in the Tampa, Orlando, Miami area that I'm gonna be doing. So I have learned to not be almighty. So, oh great, I'm frozen. Can anyone hear me?
I thought it was me.
Well,
Yes, we could
so,
still hear
yeah.
you. Go
Okay.
ahead, finish. Finish.
So
we
I
can
have
still hear you.
learned, okay, to differentiate, and that was part of my problem. I didn't know how to differentiate the show from the business station. I have gotten better at that, and so now, through help from certain people, my PR people, and people that are in here, and people that are in the real world, I don't do that anymore.
Wow.
I hope that if I came off at you wrong, hey, I will apologize. I hope that you can forgive me and that I can hopefully move forward to get to know you if that's what you'd like. If you don't, I understand.
Almighty, I'm going to tell you, like I tell every single person here, right? I go by on action, not words. I hear this a lot, quite a bit in here. honestly, my whole thing up here was to maybe bring a little bit of awareness that maybe your approach in business and how you present yourself, you wouldn't have so many people in the audience already jumping to conclusions if your patterns and habits didn't express those type of patterns. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's just maybe some self-reflection and even for myself of self-reflection of going, maybe you know, almighty one isn't that bad. However, how am I supposed to really know that? And do I really want to put myself in a position that was some to talk to somebody that has already objectified me and this and has shown a track women with women of being bad? Like, you've had bad relationships throughout your metaverse. That was 2.5 years ago that we had that conversation. So it's been 2.5 years of the same patterns and habits. So I'm just wondering, when are they going to change?
I have already started changing that. I don't know. It's been about a year now. I've been trying to, get things a little bit better.
Yeah, 'cause
I
see you
understand it.
on Instagram, man. Your shit gets blown up. You get put out there really bad limelight, man, a lot. I don't even know you, and I know more about your situation than you know what I mean. Like,
Okay.
come on, that's the perception that's being put out there.
You know one side of a
That's
situation.
real.
But that's the
How's that?
position
You know
that's
one
being
side
put out
of a
there,
situation.
and the other side is constant conflict of excuses. I want to hear
Okay, well,
some accountability. I mean,
and
if you
I've
want to make
taken
a business here,
accountability
I don't
right
know
up
what
on.
you want to do, Almighty. All I know is I came into this talk show and I have seen it and I have been objectified from you. So I just wanted to bring it to your attention that your habits and routines don't lie, and it's been like that for quite some time. So that's it.
Then you haven't paid
Thank you
attention to
for
what I've been
adding to,
doing over
thank
the
you,
last 6,
Student
7
Q, for
months.
adding to the conversation. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Grandma,
what
go
have you
ahead.
been doing this last 6, 7 months? Because
Hold on a
this is
minute.
where
Can
we
I
want to be,
can I
is a
oh, can I
solution.
can I sign out and come back in because I'm frozen?
That's it right there.
Okay, so while he's doing that, where's DesignaPanda?
Yes,
Honda,
thank you.
come forward. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you, DesignaPanda. So we know that you're a young man. How old are you exactly, if you don't mind? sharing
27.
with everyone? Okay, so you're 27. So you're a young man. You're getting up there in age. How long have you been in Horizon Worlds for?
Since the first beta came out, I want to say in 2019.
Okay, so you've been
I
there
was
since.
invited.
Okay, so let's see, 27. Oh, so okay, so you've been here for about 5 years now. So you were about 22 when you started here.
Oh, wait, is it 5?
You said 27, 19, 2019, 2024. About 4 or 5 years. But the reason why I wanted
I got invited to it, so it was somewhere 2020, 2021.
Okay. So the reason why I wanted to shed light on that is because, and by the way, I do want to add, even though me and DesignaPanda did bump heads, he did finish the job. He did do what I asked him to do. As a matter of fact, most of the scripting that you see in the studio, if it's not by Wayne's World or by Thickums herself, it is from DesignaPanda. He's the one who scripted this. These microphones. Now, the sound issue up here, that's from someone else, but they're an awesome scripter as well. So we're going to get that alleviated. But you're a fairly young man, and I remember being 22, 23 years old. I did not make all the best decisions, and that's kind of what made me, after I calmed down and went off on you in Black Magic, which I apologize for that, because as wrong, and I felt like he was wrong as two left shoes, he knows how I feel. The way that I responded, it was uncalled for, because it was poor representation of myself, my family, my bloodline, my brand, and everything that I stand for. But that being said, when I did calm down, it made me kind of look at it and evaluate what I was into when I was 22, 23. And baby, it wasn't no goddamn scripting. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. I made a lot of mistakes, and I hurt a lot of people. There were some dark places that I had to come back for. So it kind of made me more empathetic to your situation. That's why I brought up your age. And so it's bringing me to this question. What have you learned about yourself, young DesignaPanda, through this whole experience? What have you learned about yourself?
I'm still grown. I'm still grown.
I'm definitely still growing.
We
I have a
all
lot
are.
to
I'm
learn.
41 years old. I get it.
I'm not gonna sit here and humble myself because I ain't never been a humble motherfucker. But I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I got a lot to learn, and I accept that. So just be patient with me. I get my age. I may be young. I may make dumb, reckless decisions every now and then, but just be patient, man. I'm getting there.
Okay. Well, I mean, I really kind of answered the question, but we'll take it. If that's
I can't really say what I've learned because I've already knew what I was doing when I did it. It was a conscious decision. Now, I apologize for the things that I was doing, but I can't really say I learned from it because it was a conscious decision when I made it. I know now not to do it again because it's still fucked up, but yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm not learning from my mistakes. I'm learning to move forward and be a better me, be a better person.
Good answer.
That's all one y'all could do in a situation like for that.
Oh yes, give it up for Thickums. Let me tell y'all, her and Cutie the sweetest. Those are my two fairy godmothers. Whether y'all know it or not, I love them so much. But yeah, okay. So we got. Thanks for being so transparent with us.
Thank you so much, Panda.
Yeah. So I just got a call from Grimlock. I'm assuming he can't get in here because there are 34 people in here now. How that's possible, I don't know, because the capacity is only 32. And I'm trying to pull out the moderator tool. Okay. So it sounded like Monet. What would you like to add to the conversation? It sounded like you wanted to say something just now.
Oh well, we have let's kind of give it up for our audience. Come on, let's give it up for yourselves, y'all. Give it up for yourselves.
Absolutely.
We would like to hear from Maze Phoenix. Would you like to say anything?
Go ahead. Come on, Maze. The beautiful Maze. Welcome.
Testing. Hello.
Hello. We hear you, baby.
Let me see. Okay, I just wanted to say that I don't have to hold it, correct?
No, you don't have to.
No, you don't. No, the whole area it's scripted to be global.
Oh, nice. I want to say that I hear both sides. There wasn't really any similarities in the two. I think that if I'm correct, it's showing two different situations and then talking about both of their situations, but unrelated to each other, right?
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
I do appreciate Panda, you at least, because at first how we're trying to talk about like redeeming and things like that, and looking at things that we've done in the past or whatever, and how do we come from that. I appreciate you saying and acknowledging it and stuff, and I appreciate you just saying you're still learning and things like that. And you really don't, how you just said, like you kind of don't really know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Certain things, but you still are willing to learn and do things. I think that plays a big role in your character and who you are and the person you want to continue to be. I will say another thing that I did notice that it was quite hard to kind of assess, maybe with our other patron that we had up on stage, not from Panda's side, but the other topics. It was kind of hard to just gather everything because I feel like we were just focusing on the situation, not really talking about the topic that we wanted to address, which is how to come from that. We're just explaining like his situation, and then he is just explaining it over and over. But I feel like it's not anyone's fault. It's just that, sometimes, especially when we're on a defensive mode, it's like we continue. Why are you guys trying to remove my brother for?
Yeah, that's kind of
remove my brother. Get him out of here.
Okay, Grimlock is still trying to get in. This room is already full to capacity.
Yeah, if anything, that's my twin brother. You guys can't get him out of here. You don't care.
All right, let's go.
Let's see. He stays. Yay, boo. I love you. So like when we're on defensive mode, right? It's like that's why he keeps explaining and things like that. So I understand that. But it's hard. It gives us let's just try to remember that. Think of it in his shoes and stuff like that, regardless of what it is he's going through in his life. And it might seem like he didn't say anything or he wasn't getting to the point. Because sometimes maybe he wasn't listening and stuff like that. We listen to not really listen. We just listen to hear, but not really like take in what the person's saying, and then to things like that, we listen to just say an answer and stuff. But for the most part, I think that both parties did okay. And as you say, he's trying to get back in here to finish off what he's saying. So hopefully you guys can remind him and things like that to try and just, we understand his situation. That's good. But more so he's here to talk about ways how he can come from what is going on in his life, the past things, and anything that has to do with the metaverse. So if he wants to talk about his real life, that's cool too. But I know you guys are trying to incorporate the positive things that you're trying to like install into him and to incorporate into his real life. As you said, like he's going through actual stuff. So hopefully he's able to do that. But that's what I will say. Just from his end, at least, that's like the one side that I feel like a lot of us were talking about. Like it's kind of, just like not on honing on to the owning up to things and just speaking about how we can become better people from the mistakes that we make and stuff like that. But yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
But it was good overall. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Shout out
appreciate you, man.
DesignaPanda.
Okay, guys, before we move forward, hold that thought, honey. We're gonna have another cash giveaway. If y'all ready, let me see that confetti, baby.
See that confetti, y'all.
Throw it up, throw it up. This one is for $20. One moment, please. No, you're not eligible because you're on a panel tonight. Is that your
I was gonna
question?
say, if my name comes in, can it go to Thickums?
Thickums, she wouldn't be eligible either because she's part of the
panel. Hey.
All right, guys, we're about to start. Drum roll, please. Brrr.
Let's go. Cross your fingers.
All right. Fingers crossed. He's about to get that money, honey. All right.
Heavenly.
Hey, let's go.
Hey. You just won $20, girl.
You just won $20.
I want to say that's my older sister,
Congratulations.
so I feel like that's $20 to go towards my DoorDash tomorrow. Thank you, love you.
And I want to borrow $1 on top of that.
Congratulations, Heaven.
Look, I was waiting for somebody's name to come up like, hey, don't you owe me money for a screen?
You're so silly. Congratulations again to the winner, Heavenly. I feel like I'm missing something. Does somebody have something to say and they didn't get a chance to talk? Okay, you. All right. Don't forget, guys, we also have the asset of the week that we're going to be giving away. Compliments of Chesa, the artist. Got a message. Okay, Almighty One is still trying to get back in. He said if
he's not getting back in, I'm going to just keep it a stack.
Because it's 34 people in here. The capacity of the world is only 32. It said... Okay.
Somebody got to get removed or somebody got to leave.
But nobody's
would anybody like to leave?
And
is everybody enjoying themselves right now? Let me see some confetti right now.
Just push the button on the wall.
Like
whoever name come up, we got to pull to remove them.
No, because then there's a line of people waiting to get back in there. Because I think Chris from MetaCheaters wanted to get back in.
Oh yeah, that is true. You got to get back. What's up, Genesee?
Thank you, Genesee. Y'all follow Genesee.
Thank you, guys. Yes, please follow Genesee. Also, for those of you who have not already done so, please like and save the world. All right, while Grimlock 69 is trying to get in, I wanted to. Okay, Panda. Before I ask the question, go ahead. Say what you were going to say, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna ask whoever's in here pulling to remove for no reason. Can you just stop? It's kind of like looking on.
Well, see, that's the thing. So when I used to call bingo, people would come in there and they would do that for a response. And then the best way to respond to something like that is to simply not acknowledge it at all. They want everyone to run around with their heads cut off like chickens. Oh my God, they're polling. But it's just like a fart. If you ignore it, it goes away. It's gone with the wind. Okay. So whenever you do see those polls pop up, don't respond to them. We're not even going to acknowledge them. If someone is being an issue, I have the moderator tool. I will just simply remove them because that's what they want. They want everybody to be like, oh my God, someone is polling. Why do you keep polling? That's so immature. They already know they're doing it to be an asshole on purpose. You know what I mean? So yeah, if it happens again, we're not even going to acknowledge it. We're just going to keep it moving. Now, hey, welcome to the What's Tea podcast. Okay, so Panda, I have a question for you. Hopefully Grimlock can join us sooner than later. If not, he said he's going to try a couple more times. If he can't get in, he's going to have to leave. But the question is, somebody's pulling to remove Raven Sprite. I didn't even know she was here. Welcome, Raven Sprite, wherever you are. Panda, the question for you is this: what are your plans moving forward, both personally and professionally, after dealing with such a track record or reputation or such negative stigma when it comes to ABC scripting?
So,
and Panda, hold on, to add to that, on in real life, like redemption, is part of something. Like if you want to go spiritually, that's something only God can judge us. I know you guys know that. At the same time, this road of redemption is a very good thing. So like I asked about the community of redeeming yourself. Part of redeeming yourself is respecting yourself and acknowledging and just forgiving your own self. So mainly is I ask you about what you're going to do with the community, and then also like what are you going to do to make you feel happy about what you're doing as far as growing as a young man, and just like giving things back to yourself first and your community also.
Okay, so that's a lot. So we just asked them two very long questions. Go ahead.
First things first, I've never really been a selfish person. I've always wanted to give people things off, even if it was the last shirt on my back. I would always give it. I've never really been a selfish person. I never really thought about myself. But I would have to say recently, again, the reason I did a lot of things that went on is because I got a little money hungry. I started seeing that there was revenue coming from the script and shit. So of course, bada boom, bada bing. If it's working, why try to fix what's not broken? But I do realize a lot of my habits and shit ruined a lot of bridges with people and a lot of connections I had with people. Just to kind of answer your question, outside of that, there's a lot of things I believe I can do to fix a lot of the shit that's been going on. One of the main things is I will not accept going into anybody's world anymore. If you need a script from me, or if you need a build from me or anybody on my team, I will make a blank world with your name on it, and anything that you need from me or my team will be put in there. I will never go into anybody's world ever again, just to avoid bullshit. I can't steal something if I was never in your world.
Right. And that's how you build. I feel like that's how you're gonna combat that and rebuild an even better reputation than you previously had, is by consistently delivering and doing what you know to do. So I think that's good. Keep that up. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish the response. I just think
another thing. Yeah, like I said before, I have ADHD. I have 1,000 things that run through my mind per fucking second.
Same.
So one of my biggest issues when it comes to doing jobs for people is when I'm working on something and then something else comes into mind, I forget what I'm doing and I immediately start working on something else. One of my biggest issues with scripting and helping people nowadays is consistency. Because I get so bored and I get so frustrated with doing certain things that they don't work right. I get frustrated, then I got to leave and come back. And I'm not really consistent when it comes to time. And that's one of the biggest things that I need to work on, not for only myself, but for ABC scripting as a whole, is my punctuality and being consistent with things, getting things done on time, getting it done right the first time so I don't have to come back and do it again. So that's something else I got to work on. Another thing I gotta work on is these motherfucking prices, man. Cause let me tell you, I be telling motherfuckers it's free, but then y'all just come out of nowhere and be like, well, I gotta give you something. I give you 25, 50 for this. And then, to me, it feels awkward that I have to ask in the first place. That's why I like to do shit for free when it comes to it. But there are certain stipulations and there are certain requirements and stuff in my life that I have to get done. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. This whole week, I've been asking motherfuckers for $25. Why? I gotta get my internet bill paid. If that shit go off, I can't do schoolwork. I can't get on here to make more money. So let's just keep it a stack. There's certain shit that you gotta swallow your pride sometimes. I hate asking y'all for money. It feels weird. It feels fucking weird to me. But I have to sometimes, because this is the only way I can make money outside of how I make regular money outside of Horizon. aside from that, another thing that I could do is take this motherfucking headset off. Nigga, I live in this bitch. I would just keep it a stack, bro. I live in this bitch. I need to take it off. I need to take it off. I need to go touch grass. I need to go for a walk. I need to enjoy outside people as much as I enjoy. Well, that's a lie. I enjoy y'all sometimes, but as much as I would like to be here with y'all, I gotta be with people outside of here too. I live my life in here because it's easier. It's way easier to live your life in here because you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all, yo.
Right.
I'm disabled. I have a lot of shit that I can't do. I have a lot of shit that I need people's help with. Physically, I need a lot of shit done. I'm taking blood thinners because I'm prone to getting blood clots. I had a PE 2 years ago in my right lung. I got a bunch of shit going on, so I got you. I'm just giving a little bit, but when I get on here, it's to escape that shit. It's to escape that shit. It's easier for me to live my life on here. It's easier for me to be whoever the fuck I want to be on here. Because can't nobody tell me a fuck otherwise. But it's cool and all, but I'm starting to realize that you have to have that bit of reality in your life to smack you back to the ground when you float too fucking high. That's what happened to Icarus. He flew too close to the sun, and look what happened to that nigga. Burnt the fuck up. Yeah. So I need reality. I got to take this headset off. I got to get in touch with the outside world, you know? And shout out to my mother, Dickles. Dickles EMC, wherever she at.
I see you over there.
She done helped me with a lot of the shit, so yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you for
That
sharing.
was a lot to say.
Yeah,
I don't talk
quite
that much.
sure that
Yeah,
a lot of us in here right now
that.
feels the same way too. So they won't admit it, but this is their reality, and that's cool.
Thank you for that transparency because it's
thank
not
you
easy
so much.
to say that. It's
Exactly.
not. It's not.
Yeah, let's throw some confetti up for DesignaPanda right now in the house.
Appreciate that. Okay, so I'm gonna try to send Grimlock one more invite. He said he's getting the invites, but he can't get in, and so hopefully he didn't try. Let's see, is he still online? Okay, he is. He's in another instance trying to get over here. I sent him another invite. While we're doing that, we're going to be giving away our asset of the week. This is a fully furnished, I don't know if you want to call it a mansion, a huge house, but it's a beautiful asset to have. Actually, a beautiful build to have, and it's fully furnished.
I need that.
If y'all ready for me to pull that name,
throw some confetti.
If you ready, let me see that confetti.
Don't give Dickles shit because Dickles can do it.
Don't forget to like and share the world.
Shit, I want the build you working on, Thickums, the one you had me in the other day. That's dope.
Hey.
2, 1.
All right, let's see who we got.
All right.
Jay Octavius know how to build now.
All right, Jay.
Jay can build his own house now.
Or would you like to give it to someone else?
Jay, tell her to hit the button again.
Would you like this build, Jay Octavius? Come on up, baby. You're muted, by the way.
I'm gonna say this: Jay, one of the best motherfucking builders in this motherfucker.
You can say that shit again, Panda. Okay. Hell no.
Would you like to give it away?
Donate it to someone else, or would you like to keep the build?
What kind of build is it?
So it's a mansion. It's fully furnished.
No, I'm gonna need that. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Jay, I need it. Just let me get a bedroom in the motherfucker. God damn it. Shit.
All right, this is actually Grimlock calling me. I don't know.
I'm about to leave. Let him come in.
If there's nothing else to be said, okay. There's 26 people in here, so I don't understand why he can't get in.
Because somebody got him. No, even if they got him blocked.
Before we wrap this shindig up, would anyone?
I just feel like.
Bill collector.
Can I get it?
Wait, hold on. Would anyone else like to add anything to the conversation, and then Panda will let
How about
you
share their story of redemption through spirituality or naturality, maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah, or anything, Okay, no. All right.
All right, Panda, go ahead. Oh,
I just
wait, hold it. Suit to the queue.
You on mute, mamas.
I'll say something real quick. Just like touching a little bit back on Panda, what you were saying earlier. Thank you so much for sharing that. I don't think people understand how hard it is to really talk about your disabilities. It's such a transformative state when you have a disability, whether or not you're born with it or it happens afterwards. So I commend you for coming in here and trying to find your spark. I do want to tell you that mental health is extremely important, and because of the disability, and I just want to give you some professional advice. I do occupational therapy for a living, and I see a lot of people that come in here with disabilities and they thrive so much, right? So I don't want to take away the light of the opportunities and the chances that people get in here that do have disabilities, but also as a reminder that mental health is also just as important as your physical body. And as much as you can get in here, you in the physical form, right? You could jump, you could run, you could do whatever you want. It's also extremely important to remember the emotions and all the other shit that comes with being in the metaverse, which is the talk shitting, the rumors, the backstabbing, all the childish high school shit, right? So that comes into you full force just as much as it does in any other employee place or social networking where there's a lot of humans together. At that point, just always take time for yourself. One, is this healthy? Is this going to achieve my goal? Is this what I want to do in the metaverse? Is this how I want to present myself? If not, take 20 minutes a day and sit by yourself in your moment and really focus on your goals. Panda, I've heard a lot about you and I've seen a lot of your work, and I've seen a lot of work here in the metaverse. You're a good builder and you do have a spark in you that flies. Yeah, when you speak, I can hear your passion. Don't ever lose that, man. You're going to come in with people that are not going to vibe with you, and that's okay. Just center yourself and focus on you and be the best that you can be. You still have a whole life ahead of you. You're only 27 years old. You're talented. You're social. Thrive on those here. And that's all I want to say.
I appreciate
Susie,
it.
thank you so
I
much.
appreciate it.
All right, Panda.
I was just about to say I feel real fucking generous right now. Is there any way you could slap the button 2 times? Whoever's 2 names come up, I can give away free script.
All right.
Oh, all right, audience. Would you guys like that?
Throw some confetti
let's show
up.
some confetti. If you guys are with it, I'm with it. All right, baby, let's go. First name. All right, looking for
Come
2
on.
people for Panda
Come on,
to
you
give
motherfucker.
away a
Second.
script from ABC Scripting. 2, 1, and 2 to the 2. Hey!
Okay.
Congratulations to Sue, our first winner from one of the 2 scripts being given away tonight by from Panda of ABC Scripting. All right, we're gonna choose another winner at this time. Let's go. 765. Drum roll, drum roll.
That'd be some shit if it was me.
Let's see.
No, hell no.
Fuck that shit. Jay
Hell
don't get
no,
another one.
no. He cannot win twice.
Hell no, Jay.
That is a no. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's not a part of production. He's not a part of the panel.
Jay, go. Hey, he doesn't know. Hit the button again.
Oh, hold on one moment. Star Morning. Jay, hello, you're a winner again. Again, you are a winner. Panda from ABC Scripting. He's given away 2 scripts to 2 lucky winners last night. You are a second winner. Would you like the script or would you like to gift it to someone else? It's up to you because we know who you are, Jay.
Jay, you better get
Would you like to keep it or?
It's gonna sound crazy, but who am I?
Jay Octavius, the fuck?
I mean, y'all say like I build. I really don't build.
One of the best builders, and also I love your videos. I love your videos.
Oh, so he being humble.
That's what I do. I don't build, y'all. I'm trying to build, but nothing's been published. I'll take that. I appreciate you, man. Please.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna make a blank word for you. No magic to it.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations. Show some confetti for Jay. Congratulations. Star Morning. Go ahead.
Hey, I got Grim on the phone. I guess we're gonna have to continue from the phone call. Grim, say something. Can you hear him? Can you hear him?
Say something again. Okay, so I was just in a phone call, a party with Grimlock and actually Miss Stickums over here.
Say something here,
And I was letting them know that for quite some time there have been a constant between 25 to 26 people in here for some time now. So I don't understand why he can't get in. Maybe it's a glitch in Horizon, but I just want him to know it's saying on our end that he should be able to get in.
I think
Maybe
is
if he
it
turned off his
him
headset
when he-
and come back in.
When he clicks
has
it, is it
someone
booting
blocked
him
in here.
directly to the island? It doesn't matter if somebody has
It
him
doesn't
blocked, he
matter.
can still
It
get in
just
here.
would, it would just warn him that someone in the world is someone that he has blocked.
There's only two reasons why he can't. There's only three reasons why he can't get in here. There's too many people, but we already know that's not the case. Horizon has a glitch going on, but we know that that's not the case because if it was a glitch, it would have kicked all of us out. And the third reason is maybe he needs to update his app, or maybe we need to update our shit.
Grim, you heard that?
Or maybe he don't want to
KP,
come back.
KP, sit
Yo,
the
yo,
fuck
yo,
down.
enough.
Hey,
Sit down,
KP,
bro.
now we do want no. We do want to hear everybody. Unfortunately, I want to make sure that if we are talking about anybody, that's why nobody's name was brought up tonight. If he's not here, we're not going to talk about him out of his presence.
Exactly.
So we just want to
Stop being
remain
trifling.
respectful of that. We do want people
That's the
present
only
here
reason I told you to sit
to
back
defend
down.
themselves, except for my ex-boyfriend.
I wasn't
continue.
going to talk about.
Come on. You said he was
We
going
can't
to
hear
talk
you.
about. We couldn't hear you.
Okay.
KP, I'm gonna shoot you in your yellow boots.
Do you want me to come up there with Grim's voice?
You can. We can try. Hold on. Let me grab the remote. While we're doing that, okay. So you come up here, KJP. Go ahead. Speak on it.
I'm at the table.
Okay.
Yeah,
Raven Sprite, we'll give you 1 moment to speak. All right.
Actually, this is really important. This is really important. I'm so
Oh,
sorry, but this is really important. There's a person in here that has a restraining order against him. So if he shows up in here right now, he can't be near her.
Then that person needs to leave.
Okay, so who is she? So she can get up out of here.
Can we please speak? Can I please speak? Thank you, Raven Sprite, for bringing that to our attention. Grimlock has been here since 8 o'clock. He got kicked out. He's trying to get back in. If he can get back in, I'm going to have to remove that person because, as we all know, I put out a trailer, a teaser yesterday that he's actually one of the guests on the show. Now, if they're choosing to be here, in spite of a PFA that they put out on him, then I want to abide by the laws, but I'm going to have to remove them. But I have to violation. I have to keep them. I have to keep them separated because I don't want any sort of
they need to leave
ramifications legally. You understand? Okay, Miss Nishi. Okay, so Miss Nishi, I understand the situation. Grimlock told me about that prior to. Unfortunately, whenever he does return, we are going to have to remove you. Just because you guys can't legally be in the same area, and so we're going to respect that. If you would like to speak, you could come up to the mic, so that we can hear you. Because
I'm on the mic.
Person that has a restraining order.
Hold on. So
wait.
Can I just say something?
Wait.
I only come. Let me just straighten this out. Let me just straighten this out.
Grim said that they cannot have any communication, so she cannot be here.
I'm not talking to Grim.
This is about Grim now. You still have to leave.
Wait,
it's legal stuff now.
Angel. Even her talking about the situation is a form of communication.
Yes, it's illegal.
I'm not talking about
cannot
the
be here.
situation.
Okay, well, let's hear her. Maybe
she can't talk to him about at all.
Forget it. Bye.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
That being said, would anyone else like to add anything
That's
to
what
the
you get for filing a restraining order. That's what you get.
I was trying to say something. If I can say something.
I know.
I want to hear what she got to say. Damn, y'all done pissed off. Shit.
No, she's still here.
She ain't supposed to be here.
No, I was talking
I'm
about.
going with Mo Gun.
You're
Mo
talking
Gun.
about Nishi. Well, the thing is, I don't mind. And here's the thing.
You mind if I have a cupcake?
Okay, guys.
Grim, can you still hear everything?
No, you
can I
have no
talk,
fucking
please?
cupcake.
Can I talk?
You just told me to ask you.
Okay, I'm about to just silence
What do you say,
everybody and
Ada?
then I will talk.
Aiden, can
What
you
I
get a
am going to
cupcake?
say is I do encourage everyone to
Your
give
brother
their
want a
opinion,
cupcake.
whether everyone agrees with it or not. All I ask is
Give your
one,
brother
that we remain
cupcake. Stop being
respectful, and two,
mean.
don't speak
You're not
about
supposed to be mean on your
anyone
birthday.
while we're not in their presence, you know. So I would love to hear what Miss Nishi had to say. Unfortunately, due to legal circumstances and what they have going on, it just can't be
In real
done.
life.
Okay, so that being said, we're going to keep it moving. We just wanted to put it out there because I know we have some of her family up there. We got Captain Jack, we got Raven here. Everyone is
She's in
welcome
her
here
room.
to give their input.
Spread her room.
However, we just ask that if you do give it, just the person, if you're going to speak names, please make sure that the person is here to defend themselves and vice versa. That's why earlier today, this whole podcast, we started at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Well, we were a little late, but yeah, no names were said, no personal situations were brought up where anyone was indicated or indirectly attacked or spoken about or anything like that. Okay. That being said, Mo Guns, go ahead.
I would like to say I'm disappointed at the person who said that's what you get for filing a restraining order.
Yeah.
If someone was wronged, it's their legal right to file a restraining order. We don't know the situation. We don't have all the details, both sides or anything like that. But to say somebody was wrong for filing a restraining order, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't agree with that comment. And that's all I had to address that.
And that is true.
Never, you should never blame somebody for
Wait,
filing
let
a
him
restraining
finish.
order.
Almighty One, let him finish. Okay, we can hear him. Okay, so we're gonna let people speak. Okay, go ahead. Finish your comment.
You should never shame somebody for filing a restraining order. Period. You know, and if you're the one that the restraining order is filed against, then you guys will fight that out in court and let the court decide. But don't get up here in a public setting.
Wait,
and
Almighty One, let him finish his statement.
Don't get up here in a public setting and say that's what you get for filing a restraining order. That's straight up bullshit, and I don't agree with it. So
I'm sorry, but I've been harassed.
Yeah, this is damn.
Hold on. Wait.
KJP, hold on, because it's hard to hear him. Go ahead, Almighty One, you want to give a response? Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but I can't speak on this, but I can tell you that I have been harassed. There's no reason for this restraining order, and that's my opinion. And people can say what they want. I don't want to communicate with her. I don't want nothing to do with her. All I'm concerned about is trying to get to the Philippines and be with my missing child. That was 20 years ago. I have witnesses.
We can save her for another show.
Videos. I have witnesses to a lot of things, but I can't discuss it because my case is in appeals.
Oh, okay. All right, Almighty One. I only heard a portion of what you said. We want to hear you out. Unfortunately, though, just due to the quality of sound, I could barely hear. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did anyone? If you can hear his response, show some confetti. If not, okay. So everything you just said, nobody heard you.
He basically said that his case is in appeals right now. And at the end of the day, she shouldn't have been in here in the first place. You can't be communicated. That's what a restraining order is for.
Okay, so ask Almighty One, because if he doesn't have anything else to add to the conversation, or if anyone doesn't have anything to add to the conversation that's not concerning him, then we are going to wrap this up because we've been here for quite some time now. For over 2 hours.
Thank you, Star.
And I know, man, I want some chicken nuggets. Y'all taking too long.
Wait, please let me
Wait,
finish,
Grim
because I
can't
feel
hear
like
you.
I hear everyone in my ear and it's kind of off-putting. Star Morning, ask him if he can maybe turn off his headset, try to return. We'll give him a good 5 minutes. We're going to continue a conversation. But if not, we're gonna wrap this up. Okay. But thank you for coming on stage and trying to help him share his story. But there are just some technical difficulties here in virtual reality that we just cannot get around. Me not being able to sit in my seat is a major one.
He said he's restarting his headset right now.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you, Star.
You may
Maybe
help
you
out.
can-
I don't
Yes,
mean-
thank you. Thank you very much for that. Go ahead,
I
DesignaPanda.
don't mean to be a bother, y'all. I thank y'all for having me here. It was a great show. Audience, appreciate y'all. Barry Angel, thank you. Monte,
welcome.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Do you have any more questions for me? Because I gotta.
No,
Yep.
baby, no. You go ahead. You do you. You go be great and
Yeah.
just do what you promised everyone that you were going to do.
And promise
keep your word.
yourself,
And
my
I think
brother.
you're going to be fine because even one of my favorite characters from Marvel. I forget his real name. Excuse me. Let me talk. His name is Tony Stark in the Marvel
Stark.
series. Though I forget what his name is in real life, but in real life he did not have the best.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. aka my baby daddy. Okay, one of them. Okay,
He was a
but
drug addict,
once
and then he
upon
became a
a
movie star
time,
and
he
turned it
did
all
not have
around.
the best one. Right. I thank you for stealing my thunder. Saying that, Panda,
Sorry.
you can exit stage.
Thank you, Panda. Thank you for coming on the show. Everybody get
I
some confetti
appreciate
for
that.
Panda right now.
Thank you for your input. Everyone,
Redemption is real.
Dawn, all these people, all these wonderful people. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, show some confetti for Panda. Thanks for joining us.
Too.
And
Show
for
some confetti
yourself,
for
yes.
yourself too.
Also, for those of you who have not already done so, one moment, please. For those of you who have not already done so, yes, you can. One moment, please. Let me finish. Please like and save the world. We just want to say we appreciate all of the love and support. Now, KJP, what would you like to add to the conversation?
For the last time, my brother.
Okay, what I want to say is this real life or
This is the real as it's going to get from this headset, baby.
no? Is this VR? Virtual reality?
Guess it's relative. Depends on who you ask.
Okay, so I just want to say it's going to be harsh. I apologize in advance.
Oh, Father.
Grimlock is a bitch.
Jesus Christ. Get your ass out of here. You knew damn well wasn't nobody going to be able to stop that. Jesus. Does anyone have anything else to add that's not pertaining to Grimlock out of his presence? No?
Anybody got anything to add about the solution to
Okay, so
redemption? This is a time for solutions and redemption. The meaning of it and anything that has to do with a part of that you play in redemption.
Listen. Okay, listen, you guys.
Welcome to the show, Raven Sprite, excuse me.
It's Raven Sprite. I helped you to make your first promo for the show. I hope you remember. But anyway, the point is.
Excuse me.
No,
Raven.
no, wait, just hold on.
No,
Because
can I address your comment just now?
Just
because
listen
that was
1
really rude
minute.
for no reason.
I didn't mean to be rude.
Yeah,
What
okay,
I'm
I didn't
saying
mean not
right
to be
now.
rude.
Wait. No.
Okay, listen. I'm just saying one thing for Nishi real quick. I have to say one.
Okay.
Raven, before you continue, nobody can hear you. I just want to say, when I mispronounced your name, excuse me, please let me talk, babe, okay? When I mispronounced your name just now, that wasn't to, nobody can hear you, honey. Your mic is off. When I mispronounced your name just now, I wasn't doing it to be nasty or rude. So that response from you, that nasty response, that was very uncalled for. When I said welcome to the show, I wasn't being catty. That was a real welcome. Okay, I just want you to know that. And yes, you did help me with some stuff, and I appreciate that. Because one thing I'm not is a shady character. I'm a real woman. Okay.
Let her talk.
Right,
Let her talk.
Excuse
Get
me.
off
This
mute.
baby. Let me tell
Get
you
off
something.
mute.
This hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some baby angel in it. This is my show.
There we go.
If you're not going to allow me to talk and run my show, you build a show and then you ask your questions to whom you deem necessary or want to. Oh, I guess he's gone. Try to get on stage. Okay. Well, anyways, now, Raven Sprite, I just wanted to correct that because I didn't want you to think that I was trying to be smart because you definitely had a smart response. Okay. Go ahead. You can speak, Raven.
Okay, so pardon for the situation there. I'm glad we got that done.
That's
Good,
understandable.
That's good. All right, this is a couple things, okay? And you guys can take this with a grain of salt of however you would like to. I'm always about results in every situation that I do. I run Serving Justice for a reason. I don't go after people just to go after people, okay? Now listen to me here very carefully. Nishi's been curious about this place. She's heard great things about this place. She heard that he wasn't in here. She wanted to come and see you and see what this place was about. She's heard it was really awesome. But then she heard when she got in here that he may be popping in, and I had to make at least that announcement. But she was ready to pop out as well, just in case of this situation. But for that other person to say, well, that's what you get for getting a restraining order, you don't know the whole story of what actually happened, okay? And for anybody to say anything like that is actually, and I'm being very calm right now. I'm being very calm, okay? It's ridiculous, all right? Now, a lot of things has
Okay,
happened.
we can't do that.
A
We
lot
cannot
of
do that.
situations
That's what
have
I said.
happened.
Star, please.
Panda, don't do that.
Yeah, he needs to get.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Raven. Hold on. Trying to learn how to. Okay, let me turn Ravens back on.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, one at a time. Okay. Come
Okay,
back
you see,
on.
honestly, I'm being very calm. I'm being very
Right, and I'm letting
as an
you
adult.
finish your statement.
Yes.
Come on.
So,
You
so
trying to
the
come back
statement
on?
is literally is this, you know, it's great that Grimlock got to tell his story in here, and that's wonderful. However, he's had many chances to tell his story. Even Serving Justice has offered for him to actually debunk everything that has happened. However, he has not taken that. Everything I have ever shared, everything that I have ever done is public knowledge and has been given to me by two parties of knowledge, which that means I have people that are for me of what I have been doing. It's all of his voice, it's all of his stuff, it's everything that he has said. The only thing that I have done, please wait. The only thing I have done is made sure that no faces and no names were present. Now, the thing that whatever he has talked about, you guys can always come up to me and talk to me. I don't mind, and I don't really care. Okay. All I know is I have to share what is the truth because that's what Serving Justice does. That's what we do. We don't do this just on the headset. We do this off of the headset. We actually do this off of the headset. Do you know how many people we have taken?
Okay, wait.
Can you
okay,
please
baby,
wait a
let
minute?
Let her finish, and
We have actually
I'm gonna
taken
let her land
down
because I got a couple planes I want to
we-
land too. Go ahead.
We have taken down many pedophiles on here. Now I have never called him one, by the way. Never. Other people have. I have never. I've had people come up to me and ask me about that. And you know what I have said? No, he's not one of those. I don't know why that is being brought up, but no, that's not true. Now, the other situations that has happened, that is for you guys to decide for yourselves at this point. I only shared what was presented to me and what was given to me. Now, I'm only speaking for Nishi's half right now because I don't want to talk anymore. I'm glad that Grimlock was here. That was great that he got to say what he needed to say. I hope that it helps with his mental state because honestly, I feel like that his mental state right now is not the best and he really needs to get some help, like real help.
No, we do. I understand that you feel that way, Raven. However, as I stated before, I do have to interrupt you there. We don't want to talk about him without him being present to defend himself. Yes.
Now, why? But why is it that I was hearing when he was on here, he was talking about me, and he was talking about Nishi, and he was talking about a couple of other people.
I didn't hear him say either one of you guys' names.
I really hope not. I really hope not.
Okay, well, to put you at ease, so Thickums over here, I don't know where she at, but this is her bot, DJ Thick Nasty. This is a live recording right now. We're going to be posting this as well as other recordings. We were actually supposed to post them all today, yesterday on our YouTube channel. The What's Tea YouTube channel is up here. What's Tea Podcast ASE, that is our YouTube channel. Everyone, shameless plug. Please like and subscribe. This full episode will be unedited. Now, the other ones I am going to edit because a lot of them we were just laughing and cutting out. But for the sake of the sensitivity of what's being brought here today, we're going to post this entire episode full, no edits, nothing like that. Okay, and then you can watch it. Come on, man. Damn, trying to steal my thunder. Shit, I was making a good speech. Anyways, I do want to wrap this up. Okay, so I do want to respond to what you said about Nishi. Even though she's not present,
no, she just wanted to see what was going on.
What you said. Right. So you said she wanted to see what was going on. She wanted to see how I was doing. She didn't know that he wasn't here. However, I know personally that Nishi responded. She commented under the very teaser for this episode. And she
When?
said, "Oh, yeah, you could go
Okay,
look at it, Raven. I don't. Excuse me, baby. Let me finish, okay? I don't know if you still follow me or not, but at either rate, you can click on my page and you can look at all the posts are public. You can look at the comments. Nishi commented under there. As many of the comments were underneath it, were very unfavorable towards Grimlock
see, I
69.
didn't know
And
that
I did
part.
not delete it. I liked it. I liked everyone's comments because everyone is entitled to their experience and come on, man. All right, I'm about to beat somebody's ass up in here. But I'm saying that to say this. So she was aware of the situation going on today before she came here. Now, that being said, that doesn't justify what the young lady said. I do disagree with that statement as well.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Yeah, you don't you know, there's no justification. I feel like I'll put it like this. If somebody feels like they are being harassed, if they don't feel safe, it is their legal right, whether we agree with it or not, it is their right as an American citizen to file a PFA, you know, if they're concerned about their safety. But I just want to say, Nishi, I'm gonna just shoot straight, no shots. Nishi knew what's going on today. And I didn't want that to be an issue, but I just want you to know that she was aware of what was going on today. So she didn't just mosey in here, which I understand because she feels some type of way. I don't know what it's like to have to put a PFA out on a man like that. She made me want to call him every name in the book. I'm not judging her for that. But what I am saying is that she did have foreknowledge of today's episode. Okay.
See, so that part I did not know, but I do know that right now she came in, she knew he wasn't in here, she saw what it was like, she thinks it popped out. You know what I mean? I'm just doing what I do to help my friends. You know, I don't mean to intrude. I'm not trying to intrude or sabotage or any of those things. You know, you do your show, I do my show. You and I both agreed that I do my show at 7 and you do yours at 8, right?
That's correct.
We realized that we had the coinciding, so we can still get the likes and the things that we need to do.
Right.
Regardless that you and I might not like each other, right? We're still gonna learn.
I don't have a problem with you.
Well, no, I don't know if we do or not, but I'm just saying, like, it's a
I'm
hypothetical
telling you,
thing.
if there's a problem, it's on your end because I don't have. Remember, you messaged me. You said someone had told you that they saw me over in Grimlock's world because I went over there to go see about my sis Black Stands. I wanted to see what she was doing over there. So me being nosy, you know, baby angel the way she is, I went over there to see. You said somebody told you that I was over there and you no longer wanted to collaborate, and that's fine, and I respected that. Now the messages that I sent you, and I sent Grimlock the same thing. Sent you the screenshot. That I
Which,
sent
by
you
the
and
way,
him the
you and I
same
need
message.
to have a private conversation later about that whole situation later if we can.
Okay, I just want you to understand, you know what I mean? So I don't have any excuse me. It's right. Hold up. Wait a minute, because what's not going to keep happening, okay? What's not going to keep happening is that I'm fighting for everyone else to be heard, and then people keep talking over me. That's very rude, and it's very rattling. Okay, so I don't appreciate that, but I just wanted to put out there because you said we don't like each other. No, honey, I don't. Not to call you honey to be degrading. That's just the way I talk. I have no personal issues with you. I understand you got to stand with your squad, your family. I get it. You know what I'm saying, but I personally don't have any issue with you.
Good. I'm actually really glad that you don't. Honestly, I really appreciate that because, like, at the end of the day, honestly, you know, what I've been trying to do with this whole protest and whatever is like, we actually all as creators right now, we have to try to get into a unit to help make some changes of the metaverse and hashtag save the children right now. There's bigger problems going on than the feuds that we have going on with everybody and all of these like hierarchy things right now that I've been trying to push more towards than anything. So like what I was trying to say is that regardless of anything, I respect that you have your show, I have my show, he has his, they have theirs, and whatever, you know what I mean? I do what I do, you do what you do, you know what I mean? And that's just what it is. I was just only speaking on behalf of my friend as I need to do, right? And that is all that I do as we would all do. Now, everybody has everybody's different side of the story, and it is everybody's opinion to decide what they decide. I'm only
Right.
here to show
Exactly.
the
Mhm.
truth of what I know of the truth that has been given to me, that has not been doxed, that has not been fixed, that has not been anything in legal manners with lawyers and everything that I have in front of me at all times. I don't go after anybody unless if I actually have proof, evidence, and everything in front of me. I don't do it like, meta cheaters with cameras or whatever like that. I actually take my time. We take down people as we should if we have real facts and real situations. I know Grimlock and I are not of the best of friends. We used to be, but it started out when I told him to leave me alone. I made him a website and a logo, and he did not pay
Raven, I'm
for it and
sorry.
all of
I
that.
get
But
it.
anyway,
I
that's
get
the
what
point, you know?
I
It's a
understand.
lot. It's a
I
lot.
really
But
want
I
to hear
am
what
gonna
you're
walk
saying, but I
away.
want to
Yeah.
be. I want
The
to be
topic
fair.
of the show was a
I
road
want
to
to be. Wait.
redemption. Like
Okay,
we
and,
really
and
going off
also I
course.
do want to say as far as like hierarchy having to do with these cliques and these squads and these
It's
families,
crazy.
and that's fine for
Haven't-
them. But what's Tea podcast? I just want to put out there. You talked about your show. Let me talk about my show. There is no we are ASE. I am ASE. Those sponsor bingo with Captain Jack. There
Actually,
was no
Captain.
sponsors. Wait, let me finish. I
Yes.
sponsored that game. You see what I'm saying? I have no family.
I
I have no
remember
squad.
that.
I have no clique backing me up. When it comes to my following, I have it because I have talent. It's not because I know someone that's popular. So that hierarchy doesn't apply to me. I don't have anything to do with any of that. I'm not going to call it foolishness, but I never needed it. You see what I'm saying? Nor did I have that privilege. You know, there's a lot of families in here, and you see people, and you're like, how the hell did they get a show? And they go to sleep. Not you. I actually like your show, Raven. But there are some people that put me to sleep, and it's, because they got where they got because of who they know. That's not me. I'm self-made. Okay. I just
Same.
wanted to put that out there.
Same. Self-made and taught on my own. I work it hard.
Everything. Yep. And I work my ass off
Same.
to get where I'm going. And yes, we are in VR, but trust and believe What's Tea podcast is going to be known outside of virtual reality.
Yep.
But I appreciate being known in virtual reality. But I just
Same.
feel like, I just believe in myself that much. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that being said, I appreciate your input, Raven. Thank you. Yes,
Definitely.
we did get off to a rocky start, but I appreciate your level of maturity and listening and, just adding to the conversation. I do wish that Almighty One was here to give his input because I would love to hear what you guys have to say. You know what I mean? That's drawing people in, you know what I mean? Hearing what both sides have to say, but the fact that he's not here is a real bummer. And maybe if you feel up to it, we could do it another day. If not, that's fine too.
You know what?
But what I'm
going to be on
Star over here because we did say something about
yes.
Star. And I'm sure she wants to respond to that about your comment about she shouldn't have filed a PFA. What were you saying
Raven.
about Off the Grill? I'm sorry, I cut you off when you was talking.
I will be on Off the Grill either on Wednesday on Captain Jack's show, either on Wednesday or Thursday, and we're actually going to be talking about a lot of these situations in more depth and detail. Nothing hidden, no lies, no nothing. So that's going to be very interesting. And if Grimlock really wants to face me in a calm manner here, I am more than willing to sit down here and you can have a wonderful show. And I will be very calm with him, and he can also come off the grill and face me as well. I don't really mind. I have given him many opportunities to actually come and calmly talk with us. How it happened at Meta Cheaters, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys people saw that. That was actually honestly a by mistake on both ends of us of bumping into each other, and we both were really heated. And
See,
we
I
both
don't know
have
anything
agreed
about
on
that. Okay.
But if he actually really wants to calmly talk to me and show his proof, because I've been showing mine, right? And actually show his proof, I am more than willing to be a very calm human being. If you actually seen a couple times, if you have seen, we have offered to on a neutral place where he has his bot, his recordings, whatever he needs, his comfortable people, my comfortable people, and we would talk out all of this and end this and have road to redemption on both ends, right? But he didn't want to. He didn't really want to. It was a lot of excuses or whatever it is. So if he's really open to it and he can really be calm about it, I will be very calm like I am right here, right now, and actually talk it out. I have no problem because at the end of the day, honestly, I would love I would love for this to end and maybe for him to build and do and move on and do something else. Talk about something else.
Well, you know
And
what? I'm sorry. Did you finish your thought?
yes, I did actually.
Okay.
Yes.
I am very much open. I'm very much open to that. We could actually, if
she
you are,
wanted to talk
excuse
real,
me, honey.
real good.
I want to finish.
I know she does.
KJ, gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Okay, hold on, baby. I'm teasing. Hold on, okay. I'm gonna let you talk. I just want to respond to what she's saying, okay? Raven, I'm not against it. I would love to sit down, and I'm sure the audience would too. Sit down and have
sure they would.
a conversation, not a yelling match. What I've been in before. I don't know if Panda's still here, but he's a witness. I've been in some yelling matches on here on VR, but
no, thank you.
Conversation between you and him and anyone that you know what I mean. I see Captain Jack up there. If he would like to join the conversation, or Nishi, unfortunately, due to legal situations going on right now, she wouldn't be able to. But if there are other people that would like to come and have a real conversation, I'm open to that, and
Definitely.
I know that
I'm even
a lot
willing
of
to
people
have my
would be
partner.
interested in that.
Honestly, when I did my guidelines for it, I even said that my two people that would come with me would sign a paper that say they would stay muted unless if directly asked a question, and we would be recording on all of our ends to keep all of us safe in this whole event.
We don't
You
gotta
see what
do
I
all
mean?
that. They don't gotta
But no,
stay
that was
muted.
my guidelines back then. You see what I mean? Just
I
to
got
make it
you, I
as
got
safe
you.
as possible. You know what I mean?
I got you. Now recording,
I'm
you
open to
want
it.
to CYA. You want to cover your ass. Excuse my French.
And he wants to cover his. I want to cover mine. We want to make sure that there's no bullshit at the end of it.
Yeah,
You know?
as you should. Hold on one second, Panda.
So go
Okay, come
for
on.
it. I'm done talking.
But yeah, I'm for that. If you would like to, and anyone that would like to be on the panel who are tightly tied into this situation with, of course, leaving out Nishi, I'm open to it. I could talk to Almighty One or Grimlock 69 as we know him now, and see if he's for it. If he's, come on. Come on, baby. If he's in agreement with it, I'm all for that. Oh, come on, Thickums. Come on.
Yes, I'm sorry that if I'm taking up your show, I apologize. I will step back so you can do what you need to do. I know it's getting late, and I apologize very much for
you're
even
good.
being intrusive.
No, you know what? I actually appreciate you coming in, because then at least we, you know what I mean? We've established something for next week's. So we are at least establishing a conversation. So this is
It
good.
wouldn't be for next week, though. I have to wait until I come back. I have many health issues, so I'm going to the Mayo Clinic for parts testing. So it would be when I come back. And if you would like, we could start doing that collaboration thing, and maybe by doing so and whatever, we can try to figure out some things, because I think everybody needs to hear both sides fully, honestly.
Absolutely.
They really do. Everybody does, at this point, because I have so many people who come up to me and they ask me a million things, and I can't answer everything except for what I have. You see what I mean? So it's just what it is, it's just what it is. But I am done for talking, because I know that she really needs to say something, because I'm sure Grimlock needs to say something. So I'm going to step back and go be with my friends and allow her to do what she needs to do. All right? So that's my respect, and hopefully you and I can talk later.
Okay, and we absolutely will. We absolutely will. Thank you for editing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
now,
Raven.
thank you, Star.
Right.
Yeah, some guys, give up some confetti for Raven.
For Raven, let's give some confetti.
Come on, let's show some confetti. There we go. There we go. Thank you. All right, Star Morning, thank you for your patience. I just feel like that was a conversation that me and Raven did need to have. So I know you want to respond to your comment that you made about PFAs. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you know right now. Grim heard everything. And I'm gonna say my piece about this between Grim and Raven. I don't heard both bad things and with proof.
Wait, is he on the phone with you? Wait, pause.
Yes,
he's
on the phone with me right now.
Okay, all right.
He's on the phone with me. Grim, can you hear me? Grim?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear him?
Okay, go ahead. All right.
I'm gonna say what I said. I ain't got nothing to do with this situation. I just met Grim, but I've heard both bad about Grim and Raven. I don't know what's going on at all, but you can't be talking about somebody if they're not in the room. Don't think he ain't told me you kept calling out the N-word and you over here following him up, and you black.
Oh wow, that I didn't
Yeah,
expect
don't
that.
think Grim ain't tell me that shit. You over here being coon about it.
Oh wait, he can't hear you. He can't hear you, Storm Warning. You gotta go behind the mic. And KJP, you'll have
Hold on.
You know
a
what?
chance to
I don't
respond,
already
but
said
let
my
us-
piece. I don't
Okay,
already
because
said my
we wanna
piece.
remain
Can we not
respectful.
deflect from the whole point of you saying what everybody actually had the issue with you, Star Morning, instead of deflecting real quick? No, probably
Star?
not.
Pull your
I
cameras out.
understand.
Hold on, wait, Angel,
she
Angel,
left.
Angel,
Okay.
Angel.
All right.
Before
Go
y'all
ahead.
continue, y'all are diving away from the whole point of this
That's what I'm
podcast,
saying.
which is
Big
rising from the
facts.
Phoenix.
Yeah,
All this extra bullshit y'all got going on,
you allowing it.
that's somewhere else. Put that somewhere the fuck
Yes,
else,
I'm
because it's not
allowing it,
meant
and
to
I'm
be
gonna
in
tell
here.
you. Let me tell you why I'm allowing it. Because I feel like a large part of the reason why we're here today is because of so many unsaid things. So yes, I am allowing it, but I do agree with you, Panda, and I do agree with you, Monet. You both are very right. But as I stated before, a lot of times when it comes to moving forward, you have to deal with the past. There's no way around it, and because so many people, as you can obviously tell, feel so sorely about the situation, either from his end or the other end. You know what I mean? There's a lot of it's very emotional for a lot of people, but a lot of people are very passionate, so that's why I'm allowing people, like I said in the teaser, I'm allowing them to be heard, you know what I mean? And some things that some people, they want to bring something, you know what I mean, to the forefront.
But Angel, I get people want to talk out and express their emotions. I'm one of those people too. I love to express myself. But there's a way to express yourself and not attack somebody.
Right.
What Star Morning just did was attacking.
Yes, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. And like I tell y'all, that's the one rule I have. Well, actually, I have two rules now. But the main rule is remain respectful. You could say whatever you want to say. We encourage everyone to speak their mind, but just remain respectful. Don't call us don't say, "Oh, motherfucker this, motherfucker that." Just say what you got to say, and you know what I mean, and then wait for their response. That being said, Sue the Q, that was that hit the nail on the head, because that wasn't that was what everybody was addressing, the fact that she did make that comment, because it was wrong, but
I also
so
understand, I also understand being on the side of being new, especially in such a social setting that is new, right? We're trying to figure out how to be social in a space that we don't have the physical micro expressions to go off on that animal instinct, right? So we're going straight off of mind and trying to navigate that. And I do notice that when people are new, when they come in here at first, right, they go through the same cycle that we all kind of went through. We all kind of learned our boundaries and our limitations and how to maneuver and who to maneuver around or whatnot. So I understand her deflecting, but I did want to bring it to the attention that was deflecting.
Right.
And I understand her in a certain way. Unfortunately, however, cycles are cycles. Habits and routines don't lie, and the cycles will continue. There has been many people that speak like that for this man that I've witnessed. Now, again, like I said earlier, I don't know him, right? I don't know him at all. However, I do know what he puts out into the world, and I do know what other people put out in the world about him. So from this side, my perception of him is just that, because that's what he projects. So I understand her. I've seen it many times. People go through that, and I really hope that she's protected in sending her good energy and understanding that the way things here in the metaverse are on a very quantum level, and to protect her energy. Just everybody protect your energy, just as much as you would in the real world. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Sue. Thank you for adding to the conversation. Captain Jack, welcome to the OST podcast. Glad to have
Thank
you.
you. Second time here, first time as a guest in the audience.
That's
I was
right.
in the inaugural episode. If anybody wants to know, I was one of her first guests on here. My statement is just strictly in regarding to the whole rising, of the Phoenix. I agree. Everybody should be able to fly like the phoenix. Everybody should be able to move past any negativity that they have in their life. But to not talk about the ashes that surround the phoenix that it needs to rise through is a mistake. It needs to be talked about because you cannot actually bust through that ceiling of those ashes if you do not get to the root of the problem of the ashes that are holding you down. So, with that being said, the whole thing that's going on with Grimlock and everything that's been said, I was a friend of his for a while when nobody else wanted to be. I had plenty of conversations with him on the phone daily for hours, plenty of text messages, plenty of recording messages going back and forth. I even told him, and I've said it in a public setting, when he wasn't being rude and crude, and we actually had conversations about sports.
I thought that was said we was
Now, hang
gonna
on.
not,
This is a good thing. This is a good thing. It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
When we were talking about sports or food or anything in the case, he was a great person to talk to. We had wonderful conversations. It wasn't a bad thing. It was a good thing. So the things that he's got going on here right now, I do hope that he finds his peace. However, he has had multiple opportunities, even on my show, to get out his message. He's had other opportunities on other things to get out his message. Why the message has not been accepted, I don't know. That's not for me to say. All that I know is that if you're going to rise from the ashes, you need, as a phoenix, you need to actually bust through the ashes, which are the things that are holding you down.
Listen,
I'm sorry to
I
interrupt.
like that. That was well said. I did send
That's
him
all I
another
got.
invite. I don't know how well that's going to go, Captain. I will say, now you heard the conversation I just had, Raven. Would you like to also be a part of that?
Of
That
course
panel?
I would. Of course I would.
Okay. All right. Well, I will get with you and Raven later on, and then we'll set up a date that's convenient because I know Raven, she said she has some things to do, and so she's going to return. We would love to have you guys both here on the panel for What's the Podcast. If Grimlock 69 agrees to it, he may disagree. He may say, F that, I don't want nothing to do with it. But if he agrees, we would love to have that episode. And I think that would be beneficial.
Hey, Angel, may I say something?
Yes.
I listen, I don't know his whole story. I mean, I'm just hearing about the shit now. I just want to let y'all know it's hard to rise out of ashes when motherfuckers keep throwing dirt and piles of dirt on top of fucking ashes. You know how hard it is to climb out of a coffin when it's in the ground? You know how hard it is to build a castle when the sand's wet? Like y'all keep saying he had all these opportunities to do shit, but then y'all keep putting the nigga down. Y'all keep talking about the nigga.
Now,
if you got issues with the dude,
you need to hang
say
on a
it once,
second,
move the
Panda.
fuck on.
You need to hang on because that works both ways. He is not innocent when it comes to that. He's done his own sand
Oh,
and
I'm
his
not
own
saying
dirt.
he's not.
So this was really simple. If he really wants to rise from the ashes like we all actually want him to do, simple. We've said it many times before. Keep our names out of your mouth, and we have no reason to put yours in ours. Leave us alone, and we'll leave you alone. Simple, done. Problem is, he can't do it.
I'm not talking about him and his situation only because he's not here. I'm talking about people that are in here who keep talking about him. He's not here to defend himself. He's not here to say a goddamn word. He's on the other. Oh, well, she ain't even in here, so he don't even hear what the fuck's going on. The point I'm trying to make is he's not here to defend himself. Can we move the fuck forward? Because honestly, I'm pretty sure baby's tired of hearing the shit. I'm tired of hearing the shit. I'm pretty sure everybody else is ready to go do what they got to do.
Okay, so that being said, we are going to wrap this up, but we will continue this. Look for the teaser. I'm going to get with Captain Jack. I'm going to get with Raven Sprite. And we're going to come back and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna have a conversation. So look for that teaser. I see Mo Guns is here. I don't know if you would like to be a part of that as well. Mo Guns, he also has a podcast, and I'm sure he has a lot to add to the conversation. And yeah, and then there are other people, you know what I mean, who are on the opposite end of this, you know what I mean, who are part of Grimlock 69's family. I think as long as we can come together and we remain respectful, we could talk about anything. And we may not walk away agreeing, but at least there's been a conversation and not a shouting match or people talking when the other person isn't there. You see what I'm saying? So that this thing could be laid to rest once and for all. I think that's an excellent idea. And yeah. So we're going to wrap it up. Okay, Hannah, hold on. It looked like Captain Jack had something else to say.
No,
Hold on.
I'm just listening, just in
All
case there was
done?
a question for me.
Okay, all right. Wait, Panda, I'm gonna let you have would anybody else before we wrap this up, would anyone else like to add to the conversation? No? Okay, Panda. We're gonna get some final words from Panda. Go ahead, Panda. Go ahead, baby.
So, am I on mute? No, okay. Look,
Thickums, did
I'm
you want to add
sorry.
anything? Oh.
I apologize for the way that came off, y'all. That seemed a little rude on my end. I'm not attacking y'all, nor am I attacking him, because at the end of the day, everybody has their own faults. We all fuck up. We all learn. We all gonna grow. With that being said, it gets to a point where something becomes repetitious and it keeps repeating itself and repeating itself and repeating itself. But I don't know about y'all, but I get really fucking annoyed when I keep hearing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. That's all I was saying, is y'all keep saying the same thing about this man and he's not even here to defend himself. Can we just move the fuck on? That's all I was saying. So I apologize for the way I said it the first time. It was a bit rude. I wasn't trying to come at y'all. I wasn't trying to come at him.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. We're going to be wrapping this episode of What's Tea Podcast up. We want to thank our panel here. We want to thank Monet, DeJesus. Thank you so much for those gems that you were dropping. They were well needed. Of course, even though he's not here, we want to thank Grimlock 69 previously. You see what I'm saying, Raven? I do it all the time. Previously known as Almighty One. We want to thank him for coming. We also want to thank Thickums, DJ Thick Nasty, for providing the recording today that everyone is going to be able to watch in its entirety, unedited on our not on our website, at least not yet, on our YouTube, What's Tea Podcast, ASE. If you're not already following me, there's my IG, Baby Angel with 2 L's 82. That's where you will see the latest on our teasers and upcoming episodes. We will be back here next Saturday. Join us 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We hope you have a great night. We love you, but God loves you most. Take care.
If anybody wants to buy me some cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory, I can send you my cash.
Great show, everyone. Great show.
Yeah, it was good.
Again, give yourself a round of applause.
And another motherfucking thanks. Like, no.
Some confetti for yourself. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Don't forget to like and share the world.
Yes.
Oh, for those who stayed, man.
Cash winners are still here. Please remember to send me your cash app, okay?
So, Angel.
If you like the What's Tea podcast, you can follow Baby Angel on Instagram at Baby Angel LL82. And if you want to follow us on YouTube, follow us at What's Tea Podcast. Ashe away.
Thank you. Oh, Thickums, I may have to utilize that voice. I like that. Hey.
Wait.
It looks like, everybody's still here. Oh my God, that soundboard. Seeing that soundboard.
I wanted to say to everybody that's still in here, I wanted to say thank y'all for everybody who came in and stayed the fucking here. There was a lot that was being dropped and a lot that was being said. And a lot of people would have fucking left, to be honest. But the fact that y'all stayed in here, yo, shout out to y'all. Y'all some real ones.
Good job, baby. Good job.
With that being said, my order is $29.95. My cash out.
Oh my God. No way. Good job, baby. Good job.
That nigga always hungry.
Appreciate it.
Damn, I missed the podcast.
Yes, you did,
Yes,
man.
bitch, nigga, you missed the
I've been trying to
podcast.
reach you for the past week. Because Miners is going to be a guest. I don't know when, but he's going to be coming No, that's the
That
wrong
nigga
one.
always misses
I don't
something.
think I'm gonna whoop your ass for that damn sound
That
effect.
wasn't
You know
me.
Soundboard has been doing its
Yeah, that's what's up,
It's been
Minus.
doing its own thing the
So what's
whole
up?
show, swear to God. But yeah, we want to have you too, minors, because we want to hear your story about what's up with minors now. You know, when I was telling people that you were about to be a guest, people were like, well, what's he doing now? So a lot of people would really love to hear from you, minors.
Which
I don't
story?
know if you recognize how popular you are, but you're very popular.
It's crazy
Don't
that I met
boost
a
that nigga
crackhead is
head.
this popular. I'm so proud of myself. yeah, for sure. When the next show, I can definitely. I'm back in town now. I'm back in action,
Nice.
ready to roast. Talk to people.
You know what?
I'm ready.
We would love to have you. So I'm gonna get with you, Minor, and if you're, available, the day that you're available, we'll definitely put out a teaser. We always put out a teaser every week for the upcoming episode. We would love to have you there.
Bet. Say less. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all there. Bet.
Angel, you gotta be real specific because this man got a whole lot of stories.
You got a
Which
whole lot of
chapter?
stuff. Well,
Which chapter are you talking about?
what? I'm gonna get
chapters.
with Minors, and I'm gonna see
I'm
what
trying to choose some.
exactly he
Hold on.
wants to talk about, and then we'll go
Dang.
from there. I would like to hear all your stories. Minors, the myth, the legend.
Bet. That it's gonna be a hell of a story. I got you.
Love it.
To freedom.
Trust me, if you don't get away, get the hell away with that Bill Cosby jeans.
It's 8:00. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bet.
Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Sue. She's gorgeous. I don't know where she's at. There you
Angel will
go.
sign autographs upstairs. If anybody want an autograph by Angel.
Are we still recording?
Yeah. A customized scan.
Yes, we are still recording.
Okay, good. I'm only shining treasures. I keyed, unless you were
Hi.
going to let me do it.
You got my money?
I got your money.
I'm teasing.
You got my money?
Yeah, we gotta find out what's going on.
Hell nah, but you can get it from
One
Thickers
thing I'm
EST
gonna
93.
say, I'm not gonna dwell on the past.
Bet.
Move on.
Am I supposed to be up here?
Find your peace, like Captain Jack said.
Hello.
I love the
Excuse me,
way
get me
he
up on the
said that.
stage,
Captain
please.
Jack said that very well. I
Hey,
like
Yes,
that.
he did.
And
Get
I
off
like
the mic, man.
Panda's response too. That very well.
Get off the
Moderator,
mic,
please.
Both very
ma'am.
well said.
Get
Sue,
off
is
the
she still in
mic.
here? She's also very
I love the
articulate.
mic.
Thank you.
I love the way
Wait
she
a minute.
spoke. And Raven, she's good too. She's really
Don't be
good at what she does.
Just come in
Hey,
here.
Nina, welcome back.
Steve.
I've
Hey,
been
Mel
here the
Done.
I
whole
just wanted
time.
to
I've
I
watched
just
this
wanted
whole
to tell you
podcast.
I can help you. I know what it is
Don't be
going on with the spam.
disrespectful.
I had the same issue on my podcast show. So just talk to me after.
Was
before I
that you
get
that
with
sent me that message? I didn't
Yes,
know who.
it was.
Okay, I
It
was
was.
like, I don't know who this is, but
It's me.
okay, I will definitely get with you. Yeah, because I was like,
Alrighty.
what the hell
Yeah.
is going on? Nobody could hear anything. It was so frustrating.
damage.
You trying to come back up? Come on, baby. I don't know if you was.
Looking out, a customized scan.
All right, great show.
Yeah, now
Great
we
show.
just hanging out. Now it's like I guess a
Nigga,
post-show,
I left to
post-game.
go into build mode to finish a script, and all I heard was Panda can't agree. That's what made me come back.
Well, I want to
see.
call
Well, go
baby
back to what
Angel
you
ass
doing
out
then, bro.
on what's the motherfucking beef, Captain Jack. I'm calling Angel out on what's the beef on the grill.
Oh,
Man, fuck that. Captain Jack, I'm
Beef.
calling everybody in the metaverse out. All of them.
She keep pinching me,
Captain
and she
Jack's
trying to
taking
steal
care
my
of something.
friend.
Shut
The
your
way
ass
she
up.
mean to me.
yeah, we just
See, y'all
talked
see
it.
that?
Hold on.
Captain Jack is doing something right now. You have to wait. Then you can call him out. Then you can call him. Then you can call it out.
Yeah.
He's doing something first.
Wait.
And they say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? I know you ain't just turn on this motherfucking song.
Anybody want to shout out their worlds?
I like it when you call me Big Panda. Put your hands in the air, cause DPL play. Anybody want to shout out their worlds?
I would.
Anybody
I
got any
have
upcoming events or anything going on?
I have two worlds. I actually have a podcast. It's called The Gun Show. It's going on tomorrow. It's 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. You guys can figure out the rest of the times. And the topic will actually be on Canada. I've heard a lot of things about Canada, their healthcare system and all of that, but we're going to discuss the real things that's going on in Canada that people don't talk about. So if you guys like to come, it's the Gun Show here in Horizon Worlds, and it's tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I also have a game show, a trivia game that I've dropped, and I call it Shots Fired. So please go in there, visit it, and have fun.
What the script? Who with the script, Mo?
Thank you.
Panda
thank you,
helped me
Mo.
with the script for a very
ABC
sizable fee.
scripted.
For a very sizable fee. Don't forget that part now.
Oh yeah, I'm still waiting on the other half. Let's not forget if we gonna talk about all joking.
Oh my goodness! So thank you, Mo Guns,
I like
for
to
telling
go
us
support
about
other people, so I be
events.
wanting to
Yeah.
know.
Would anybody else want to come up and talk about what they're doing? A world, a show, Raven. I don't know if you would like to tell them about your show,
I
Serving
do.
Justice, or okay, Panda. Hey Sam.
I can talk about some worlds.
Ikiana.
So I know y'all know me for doing scripting and shit, but I'm actually working on a few games here coming out. I'm actually working on a Hijack Call of Duty. I don't know if y'all play Call of Duty gun game where you shoot somebody and then switches your gun. I'm making that right now. The gun game's already scripted. I'm just waiting for the map to get done, and it's gonna be on Hijack. So that's coming out soon. I got another game coming out soon that is a massive. It's an MMORPG, and it has a storyline, it has a narrative, it has boss battles. It's gonna be fucking massive. I'm just getting some few scripts done. That's coming out soon. That's called the King's Game. So y'all be on the lookout for those two games.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Panda.
If you're looking to
Appreciate
be an
you.
actor or a singer
Hey.
here in the metaverse,
Hey,
and
baby
trying to
angel.
take your career to the next level, make sure you guys check out Cinemeta Films. We do have another upcoming play that's coming out soon. So if you're a singer, actor, want to get your face out there in the metaverse, definitely look up me, Thickums, ESC93, or Barcode. Also follow Cinemeta Films on Instagram as well.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Thickums. I'm ready to audition. I got chills. They're multiplying.
I'm losing control for the power you're supplying. It's electrifying.
Dun, 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 boom, 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 dun, dun, dun. It's like, now go ahead, Amina.
All right. I just want to thank you for hosting this show tonight, baby angel. But Grimlock has asked me to say something to Captain Jack and Raven, and that is he will never step foot on your show. And please stop asking. He just wants all this to stop.
Okay, thanks for sharing, Amina. Okay. I do believe that is one of his close friends, very close friends, Amina, and work partners. Okay, well, thanks for sharing that, Amina. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're muted, honey. I don't know if you had anything else that you wanted to say.
Welcome, girl. He said he'll only attend things that you do, so that's it. It's a little bit more civilized.
Okay. Oh,
Man, fuck that. No, I'm joking.
All right, I'm going to the club.
Oh God, I'm about to go turn up.
Okay.
I thought I made some nuggets.
Some